Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. It's Thursday, and we are motoring through this first round of the playoffs. It has been absolutely wicked and wild, but today we're starting off on a little bit of a somber note. A little bit of a tough day for those in the broadcasting world. Legendary broadcaster Bob Cole passed away today at the age of 90. At the age of 90, for many of us, Bob Cole was the voice of our childhood, our teenage years. He was absolutely wicked and wild. That voice, unforgettable. So I'd like to start off today by recognizing Bob Cole and giving a moment of silence in honor of one of the greats, Bob Cole. All righty. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's get going. This is game 3 between the Panthers and the Lightning, and it is a massive, massive game. There it is, Jonathan. That's right. Put some hearts. Get those hearts as I'm talking through here. Hearts in the chat for Bob Cole, and we'll probably do this all night long. Joey, what's going on? Good to see you. Jonathan, what's up? Curtis, welcome in. Hayden, hello there. Paul, welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Saul, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Road Warriors, welcome in. Not yet, Road Warriors, but very, very soon we will. Dallas, welcome in. Gerard, how's it going? Victoria, hello there. Welcome to the show. Not necessary. We want Florida. Yes, we do. Welcome in. Jeff, how's it going? Daniel Barry in the house. Vaughn, what's going on? Axeman, what's up? David, hello there. That's right, Bob Cole. What a day! And you know, it's funny, when I heard about it earlier today, I kind of thought about it, and I was like, yeah, you know, he was the legend, and it was right before we were going on tonight when it really came down and was like, man, all the good vintage clips, everything I remember growing up, Saturday nights, it was always Bob Cole and Harry Neal. I mean, those were the guys back then, right? So tough day in the world of broadcasting. JDA, what's going on? Welcome in, brother. Hope you're doing a little bit better today than you were yesterday. But welcome to the show. All right, let's get into it. The 3 keys for tonight's game. Canada, what's going on? Welcome in, Jamal. How's it going? That's right. Let's go, Panthers. Let's get it done. All right, here are the keys to the game. Key number 1. Genevieve, how's it going? Welcome in to the Lightning fan. You won't be alone. We'll get a good mix in here tonight, but welcome in. Thanks for tuning in. Number 1, make the extra play. We've seen in game 1 and game 2, Carter Verhaeghe making the extra play, making the big play. Sergei Bobrovsky making the big play. Florida Panthers have found a way all series to make the play and get things done. It's now time for the Tampa Bay Lightning to figure out how to make the extra play, make the big play, and step up. Stamkos has to get in there. Kucherov, we expect more from the Cooch. So who's going to make the big play? Who's going to make the extra play? Key number 2, who is replacing Bennett? How are they going to replace Bennett? Sam Bennett goes down with an injury in the last game. He really drove home the success the Panthers had. He scored the first goal, assisting on Tarasenko's goal, going up 2-0. Sam Bennett having a big impact in the Panther lineup. Anton Lundell is going to replace him at the center spot, but how are they going to replace what Bennett brings to that lineup? And key number 3, rely on history. Tampa Bay has been here before. They've gone down, losing the first 2 games. They did it in 2022, the Eastern Conference Final versus the Rangers. They were down 2-0 in game 3. They rallied back, not only won the game, won the best of 7 in 6. The Lightning has been here before, and they have to remember how to get it done. They're going to look to come back. The Florida Panthers, they are in the driver's seat right now. They have had 2 unbelievable games riding a high. Can they ride that high into Tampa Bay here tonight? Jose, what's going on? Welcome in. Do you live in downtown Toronto, North York? So I am just north of Toronto. So I'm just north, not downtown. I'll be honest, I can't stand going downtown. The traffic is brutal these days. But those are the keys to the game. Beverly, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's jump into the starting lineups tonight. We are expecting to see Tarasenko with Alex Barkov and Sam Reinhart. Carter Verhaeghe, who, by the way, we're repping tonight, number 23. Where is it getting there? Little Carter Verhaeghe action. Yeah, gotta love Verhaeghe. Representing Verhaeghes. He's going to be with Anton Lundell and Matty Tkachuk. Then the third line, Lusterainen with Sternlin and Evan Rodriguez. We got Nick Cousins with Steven Lorentz and Kyle Okposo coming back in here. On the D side, Forsling's going to be paired up with Aaron Ekblad, Nico Mikkola with Brandon Montour, and then Oliver Ekman-Larsson with Dmitry Kulikov. And guess what? Coming in net, Sergei Bobrovsky. You know, Hayden, doesn't it seem that way? Listen, nothing wrong with a little Carter V and a little Matty Nyes. They're the best. Number 23, it's where it's at. Sam Bennett, as we mentioned, he is missing from tonight's lineup, as is Ryan Lomberg. Ryan Lomberg out with illness, so he will not be in the lineup tonight. For the Tampa Bay Lightning, we're going to see Anthony Duclair with Braden Point and Nikita Kucherov. Brendan Hagel with Anthony Cirelli and Steven Stamkos. Michael Eismont with Nick Paul and Mitch Chaffee. And Nick Paul, he plays a much bigger role in these games than a lot of people think. Then they're only going with two on the fourth line, Tyler Mott and Luke Glendening. On the D pairing, Victor Hedman with Darren Radish. Radish has had a good series so far. Matt Dumba with Eric Chernick. Lilleberg with Korzer. And then Calvin DeHaan coming in as the extra defense. And starting in net opposite Sergei Bobrovsky is the Vasi one, Andre Vasilevsky. So we expect this, again, to be a big goaltending battle, a real duel. It's going to be an absolutely outstanding hockey game tonight. The Cats looking to go up 3-1 and having the edge. Tampa Bay, again, trying to fight back from behind in this series. It's going to be a great one. As you're just coming in, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that thumb up for us. Hit that subscribe as well. If you're watching on Team Replay a little later on, same thing. Hit that thumb up, but hit that subscribe so you don't miss out. Let's get ready to start this hockey game. It's just about time. We're coming live from Tampa Bay. And there's already a little conversation. The referee's got the headset on. There's already a conversation going on side of the net. Genevieve going to come back tonight. Genevieve, who's your pick? Who's your pick to get the big goal for Tampa Bay tonight? Is it going to be Stammer? Is it going to be Kucherov? Who is your choice? Duclair? Who's going to be the one to get Tampa Bay on the right ship? Antonio, hello again. And again, welcome into so many returning viewers. We are streaming almost every single night during these playoffs, bringing you all kinds of games. Let's get it going. Genevieve going with Point. That's a good. You can never go wrong with Braden Point. It's a great pick. Jeff's going with a Cooch. Cooch's got to step up. He's got to get things going. So we got a delay here. There's a lot of conversation going on. So both coaches. What's the story, Morning Glory?
Officials over chatting with the Panthers head coach and the other two at the Tampa Bay bench.
So something going on to start this hockey game. John Cooper has a disgusted look on his face.
I think he's just messing around. Let's see. He was trying to make a point about it.
Paul Maurice, let's go boys, let's go boys. And then a few expletives in there as well. Erica, what's going on? Welcome in. Not necessarily. Yager had the keys. Yes, he did. Yager had the keys, could go in there whenever he so liked, usually late at night, early in the morning. And here we go. Game on. Barkov going to lose the opening draw. Nick Paul sweeps this all the way back. Vasilevsky, he's going to play it. Panthers going to hold this one in, kicking it into the corner. Nice job keeping it in. Raymond, what's going on? Welcome in. Side of the net. Jam play. Barkov, 2 whacks at it. And Vasilevsky very quickly here has to be careful as the Cats just coming out of nowhere with a quick jam play. Barkov just walking right out of the corner. Chernick's like, oh, hello there.
Just had a talk with the NHL war room as to what the holdup was. The ice was still a little bit wet, so they wanted to allow.
There we go. Thank you, broadcast team. The ice was still a little bit wet, so they were just waiting a couple of minutes for it to dry down. Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. Richard, hello there. Good evening, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Another late night for you, sir. In the corner, Tampa. They're going to bring this around. Baxter, hello there.
Kept in the zone by Tkachuk.
Tkachuk's going to flip this one right back in. Baxter, when I looked at your logo really quickly, I thought it was Peter Griffin at first. This coming around, Tampa Bay trying to get it out. Panthers doing a good job keeping this one in. Back to the line. Setting it up. Florida doing a nice job cycling. And that one is going to be grabbed onto and held onto by Vasilevsky. The Vassy one. Still seething over the rigging of Game 3. Oh, Richard, I tell you, all day, it's been eating me up. Eating me up. We'll get into that a little bit at the first intermission. For those that missed the Leafs-Boston game last night, oh my God, it was highway robbery.
Yeah, you just saw John Cooper more up tempo. Things are too slow on the wall. They're getting caught there, and it's just
off the draw. Panthers with possession again. They're going to dig this one deep in the corner, trying to throw it in front. Florida can't. They're going to cycle around. Rodriguez is going to lose it. Finally, Victor Hedman comes up with the puck. He's going to go up the boards. This is going to come down. No icing. The official waves off. No icing called.
Back to pick it up for Florida.
Hayden. Yes, Raymond. We had a little moment in honor of Mr. Cole earlier as we were starting our pregame here tonight. Here comes Tampa breaking it in over the line. Stopping, popping, turning around, back to the line. Here's a shot. And Bobrovsky this time bringing out the leather. And he's going to glove this one down. So each goalie with a little glove save to get things started. Interesting pace so far here. Couple of long passes. Florida had some good offensive zone possession time, but the speed hasn't really come full tilt yet. Gordon, good evening. How's it going? Jose, they were playing at home. They were at home. All right, here comes Lundell in to take the draw. He's going to be up against Glendening. A lot of conversation going on now. Glendening's going to be waved out. Here's going to come Tanner Jeannot. Nope, they crisscrossed. Panthers going to win. Tyler Mott ended up coming in to take that draw. Jeannot throwing a monster hit. He's going to pick up in the corner. Jeannot gets knocked down from behind. No call. Katz coming out. 3-on-2, throwing in the corner. Little move. Big hit there by Lundell. Katz with it in the corner. Spinning around right side out in front. Cannot tip that one close. Florida still coming on strong. There's a hit. Lilleberg got taken into the boards. Now Tampa Bay is going to bring this one out. Lightning get cut off. Florida back to get it. Florida doing a nice job on both sides of the ice right now. Ekman Larson, he's on the move. Going to hit the red line. Actually, it was just in front of the red line. Put it in, not deep. Long pass. Here comes Tampa Bay. Eisenmont tries to center it across. Quick stick there. Hagel doesn't get a chance in front. Oil Collector, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Going to knock this one all the way down the ice. Here's a pass across. Quick shot. That one goes just wide. Panthers getting a couple of shots here early. Another one thrown on net by Forsling. In the corner, Panthers tried to feed it back. It's a race. Hagel is flying down the right side. Cutting him off was Forsling with a nice play. Hagel jumped aside, but Forsling was able to hang on to that puck. Jeremy, how's it going? Welcome in. No, they certainly not. Certainly slowing down from what they were during those Stanley Cup runs. Bobrovsky leaves it behind, cut off by the Lightning. B. Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Finally, Florida clears this one out. Tkachuk going down on the forecheck. Tampa going to go around behind the net. Roger, hello there. Good evening. Florida steals. Florida coming this back to the line. Little catch. Montour playing it back in. Florida sending it in front. Big screen on net. And Vasilevsky sees it the whole way and hangs on to it. So good playing back and forth. Tanner Jeannot getting some big hits on in his shift. He was going after everybody. Nick Cousins coming over. And Tanner Jeannot with a slash right to the back. A one-handed, just a whap. Like an Indiana Jones whip. Just whack right to the back. Gets away with one there. We got a face-off in the Lightning zone. So far, both teams getting away with a couple plays. Little hit from behind, a little slash, a little hook. Refs letting them play. Scramble draw, Lightning going to come away with it. Here's Duclair. He's going to roll this one all the way down in the corner. Stick goes sliding across the ice. There's a Panther stick back to pick it up. Duclair around behind. He's going to get squeezed off. Stamkos gets tripped up. Refs are letting it go. I'm shocked they didn't call that one. Florida going to flip this one to the red line. Wow, fans going nuts. The amount of missed calls in the first 4 minutes here have been crazy. Here you go, ref. Let me hand you something. The ref you suck chance breaking out. Love it. Down in the corner. Tampa Bay's working it over. Florida's trying to get it out. This is going to come around and down the ice. By the way, those referees tonight, Garrett Rank, Gord Dwyer, and Thomas John Luxmore. The lines persons, Andrew Smith and Johnny Murray. Panthers with it in their own zone. Trying to bring it around. Now they're going to flip this one out and down the ice. It took a Panther hop coming right to the stick. And Lawrence can't put it down. This coming back. Panthers working it up the middle. Over to Lawrence. Here he comes. He's going to cut to the left. Coming in. A long shot. That one's going to miss the net. He's going to take a bump. Cats let it come back to the line. Kulikov holds it in. Coming around. Opozo trying to come in front. Can't. We got a penalty. Penalty being called. Looks like the Panthers.
And this one will go against Florida.
Looks like it might be a high stick.
So the Florida Panthers going to the box. And Radish, does he have a cut? So it's just going to be 2 minutes, the official says. 2 minutes.
Right there, Opozo, the stick comes up, catches Radish.
But let's see how the Cats can kill this one off. The code for the Panthers, exclamation mark, redeem, go Cats, go. For the Lightning, I think it's exclamation mark, redeem, bolts. I think I put it in as bolts. 2-Bit Matthews, what's going on? Welcome to the show. As you are coming in, make sure you're hitting those thumbs up for us. Barkov on the draw. He's going to win this into the corner. Forsling playing it back up. Hedman holding it in at the line. Playing this around. Here's Point. Sending it over to Kucherov. Kucherov back up. Kuch gets it back. Sending it to the line for Hedman. Hedman had to use that reach to hang on to it. Now the Cat's going to tip this one out. Hedman being worked over, and he's going to have to race to pass this one up. Here comes Tampa Bay. Back into the Panthers zone. Panthers steal it. Took a lightning bounce this time. Back to the line. Side of the net in front. Great diving play by Florida. Hedman, he's going to tee that one up. Bobrovsky with a save, and he's going to drop and hold on to that. Wow. Yeah, Duclair was awesome. Duclair was a big loss for the Panthers. He has speed. He's got hands. And I tell you, Duclair coming to Tampa Bay has definitely been a reason why they have been so successful since the trade deadline. I am a big fan of Anthony Duclair. He brings a lot. All right, face off in the Panthers zone. 1:23 left to go on the power play. This coming around and all the way down the ice. Going to roll up on Vasi. He's going to make the stop. Here comes Hedman. Hedman turning. He's going to drop it back. Tampa Bay down the left side, curling towards the middle. Dropped it off, but it was outside the line. They got to tag up. Mr. Snow, how's it going? Welcome in. Cooch over to Paul. Paul's going to send this one in. Vasilevsky. Bobrovsky couldn't stop it behind the net. Florida, though, they're able to clear this one all the way out and down the ice again. Hedman with it. He's taking a look. He's going to drop this one back. 40 seconds to go. Here comes Duclair. We were just talking about him. Duclair going to chip it in, and he's going to go right in there after it, throwing a big hit on Ekblad. Duclair comes away with it. Gets it over to Kucherov. Cooch bobbles it. Cycles it back to Duclair. Duclair in the slot. They can't get a shot. Cycling around with a backhand, and that's going to go up and out of play. Dave, what's going on? Welcome in. A good rush there. Anthony Duclair creating a great opportunity here for Tampa Bay. But point was covered by two guys, just not able to capitalize and get that one out. What happened to our scoreboard here?
He looks sharp here tonight. Kucherov is flying on the ice, and you can tell he is focused.
Here comes Tampa Bay off the draw. Radish with a shot. Nice save. Florida's going to pick it up. 10 seconds to go. They're going to clear this out and down the ice. Really? Again? We're going to have scoreboard trouble? We had scoreboard trouble with this game in game one.
With regards to passing options, but you got to establish that shot early on. Good save by Bobrovsky.
Bucci was chasing 100 assists. Remember that at the end of the year, and that maybe affected his first couple games in the playoffs and not getting that shot going.
So the Florida Panthers kill off the Oposo penalty. Shots are 6-4 in favor of Florida. Lightning had 2 on the power play.
There we go. We'll
Oposo
just do this.
the puck out, kept alive by Hagel. Shot missed the net from the left point. Perfect.
Quick shot. Bobrovsky down. He's going to cover that one up and hang on to it.
7.5 gone. First period here in Tampa.
And they're gonna go to commercial break. This has been a good start, good pace. Shots going back and forth. Not a lot, but just enough. 5 for the Lightning, 6 for the Florida Panthers. Both teams already coming out with some hits. 12 hits for Florida, 10 for Tampa Bay. This is a must-win game for Tampa Bay. If the Panthers go up 3-0, it is going to be very difficult. Do you think the North deserve the cup? Jeremy, I certainly do. I'd at least like to see them get to the cup final. I tell you, Canada has some unbelievable teams, and it's a shame. It's a shame that we haven't seen a Canadian team bring the cup home in quite some time. But this year is a good year for Canada with between the Leafs, the Canucks, the Oilers. There's a good, and the Jets, of course. There's a good group of Canadian teams up there looking to make their stamp on these Stanley Cup playoffs this year. So thanks for joining in. We appreciate you being here. For those that we have not met yet, my name is Sam. This is the Samuel B12 Experience. We appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. We will have Game 3, which obviously we're doing it right now, and Game 4 coming up on Saturday. Saturday is actually going to be a double header for us. We have the Lightning and Panthers at 5 o'clock, and then the Leafs and the Bruins will be at 8 o'clock. So we got 2 games, Lightning Panthers, Leafs Bruins. That's going to be Saturday night, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. All right, coming back from a commercial break. Conversations still going on all over the place here. The officials trying to maintain their control. Apparently, there's a lot of ice issues right now. So a lot of ice issues. They're trying to get it all fixed up. But you don't like to see ice issues in a must-win game as part of the Stanley Cup Finals. You would think after a whole season and all these years Tampa Bay has been in the playoffs that they would have figured out how to get the ice just right. Ben, what's going on? Welcome in.
It can be difficult. We'll see if that gets rectified after.
What do I think the prediction of the finals will be? Well, assuming there's no injuries, assuming there's nothing major that changes it, I'd love to see the Panthers there, but I think it's going to be Panthers-Rangers in the conference final. Here's Tampa Bay coming in, cycling around, turning, putting this one down low. And I think the Rangers are kind of going to go to that cup final. Here's a big stop and a nice save there by Bobrovsky. On the West Coast, I'm really not sure. I think the Oilers are going to get there. I think we could see an Oilers-Rangers final. But it's going to be a great playoffs. There's so much unknown that can happen with injuries and whatnot that build up over the course of these games. Jacob, how's it going? Welcome in. 6 shots apiece, 12 left to go in the first period. Lundell coming to take this face-off. He's in there against Braden Point. Now Lundell's going to get waved out.
An early power play for Tampa Bay.
Here's Verhaeghe. It's a scramble draw. Tampa's going to come away with it. Lundell's going to move this aside. Florida trying to whack at it. They finally get it out and down the ice. And by the way, the power play expired. And I think we're getting another penalty coming up right now. 2 minutes for hooking. Peter, what's going on? Panthers Dallas final. Interesting. So interesting. Hagel hooked Lundell, didn't get the call. In the next moment, Hagel got hooked and gets the call. So that's kind of crazy. Lori, what's going on? Welcome in. The officials don't call the first hook, but they call the second hook.
In my opinion, for Tampa to make sure that they get one.
It's coming all the way down the ice. Brandon Montour, he's going to go to the box. Here comes Tampa Bay. Hedman going to drop this one back. Flying down the right side. Point going to drop it off. Paul back over to Point. He's going to let that one go. Listerainen playing it around the boards. This one's going to come out and down the ice. All the way back. Hedman there to grab it. Sophie, how's it going? Welcome in, Sophie. Florida going to steal this one, shorthanded. Going to walk up over the line, a quick shot. That one's going to go high and wide. They're going to hang this one in. Tampa steals. They're going to turn and go. Rick, good evening. Welcome in. Vegas is the team to beat. All of them crooked additions. No kidding. Mark Stone involved in just about all their goals, it seems. The Panthers clear again down the ice. When you go up on Mark Stone, you got to target his spleen. This is going to be dropped all the way back. Tampa Bay on the move. Hagel bringing this one up. Going to draw past it. They walk in over the line. Return pass in the corner. Tampa sends it to the line again. They're keeping this one in. Cirelli lets it go by. Cirelli gets dropped down. Florida coming away with it. Again, shorthanded. Forsling going to run this one down. Vasilevsky out to stop it. Vic, how's it going? Welcome in. Blackcraft Gaming, welcome in as well. Here comes Tampa Bay now. The Lightning slowly working their way in over the line and to flip this towards the corner. Florida Panthers quickly jump on it. The one-time touch, pass, and a shot there by Duclair goes wide into the corner. Duclair going to get it back. Sending it into the corner. Penalty is over. We're back at even strength. Here comes the Panthers. They're going to pick up the loose puck. They're going to carry this one down. Montour, he's going to take a shot going 5-hole. Vasilevsky's going to close that one up. Side of the net, another shot. Vasilevsky going to jump on it. Tkachuk trying to take a very sharp angle shot. And as he sails across the front of the net, Privix gives him a little bit of a shove, and nothing more is going to come of it. They're going to go to commercial break as we are here for game number 3, Panthers Lightning. Rolando, welcome in. Let's go Cats. Welcome to the show from Peru. Thank you for being here. This has been a fun series. Of course, the last game going to overtime, it was absolutely incredible. This one, will we get the same fate? Will it go to overtime yet again? We're going to keep an eye on the hits. Of course, the hits continue to go up 15-14, and we're just about halfway through the first period. Van Michael, sure hope Tampa wins this game. Otherwise, if they go down 0-3, it's going to be real tough for them to come back and get in here. Now, I apologize if I pronounce that name wrong, but Hoshijin, welcome in. And you want overtime, let's see the overtime. Overtime games are so much fun, especially when they go 3 or 4 overtimes and it ends up it's like 2 a.m. and you're half asleep, and then all of a sudden somebody scores and it's like, what happened? Yeah. Love those late overtime games. Well, welcome in, everybody. For those that haven't been with us before, just to let you know, while you're chatting along, you're earning points. And you can check your points at any time simply by keying in exclamation mark points. Typing in, I brought up another Sam Cam. Hi, Sam Cam. Bye, Sam Cam. Typing in exclamation mark points will tell you how many points you have earned. And then with those points, you can bring up some Florida graphics. You got some Bolts graphics, all kinds of things you can play with. But Bobrovsky and Vasilevsky, they have been battling it out for years. And they're both unbelievable goaltenders. All right, we're just getting ready to come back from commercial break. And let's see how they are going to do. I can't remember if it's Bolts or Lightning, the command.
So Bobrovsky certainly has proven later on in his career that he can do a job.
Here they come, Florida, side of the net, going to put this one just wide.
You saw there, and he's done it again, and he's really happy with this Florida.
This one tip in, little hit there. Coming around Florida with it, side of the net, out in front, they score! Florida Panthers. Uh-oh. A little delay, but it's the Tkachuk-head. The Tkachuk-head. Matthew Tkachuk going to put that one in. The Cats are up 1-0. Nice goal here. Lundell coming around, a little chip shot, putting it right on, and Tkachuk puts that one in. Of course, Lundell in Sam Bennett's spot, and we wondered, how is he going to fill the shoes of Sam Bennett? And that is exactly how. A little touch pass to the Tkachuk one, and he puts it in. Chucky getting the laugh there. 1-0 Panthers. Wow. Gee, how's it going? Welcome in. There it is, those Panther logos flying high. Florida going to dump this one in behind the net. Tampa Bay starting to figure out how to move it.
Matthew Tkachuk, who came up huge time and time again in the postseason for the Panthers last year. Booth scored 3 overtime goals.
Let's get this registered here.
Made it all the way to the Stanley Cup final. Chernak shot.
Here's a shot, that one just misses.
Puck out in front. And it's cleared ahead by Ekman Larson.
Tkachuk's second goal.
Now Chernak. 8.5 remaining in period 1. Matthew Tkachuk has given the Panthers a 1-0 lead. The beautiful setup from Lundell, who moved up in the lineup, replacing the injured.
Here comes Lundell again on the move. Thank you for hitting those subscribes, by the way. Much appreciated. Coming down around in the corner. This one getting bumped away. Tampa Bay on the move. He's going to dump around. Nick Paul with a fancy little deke move. Forsling going to bump him. Back to the line. Here's a shot. It got knocked down. Bobrovsky looking for it. It's going into the corner. Here's another blast by Hedman. That one just misses. Jonathan, what's going on? Tarasenko is a juggernaut. Tarasenko has been awesome. Tkachuk going to go off the boards. Florida with that possession again.
Investing in the game, right? You got to get pucks in.
Here's Ekblad hanging on to it. He's going to bring this back, waiting for a line change to be completed.
To a good opportunity from Hedman, but
and here come the Panthers. They're going to play this one up, stolen by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay 3-on-2, walking in. What a great back check. I think that was Tarasenko on the back check. Kucherov going to dump this one up. Long pass across. Florida, they touch it up on the offside. So the pace has definitely been picking up here. Yeah, me too, not necessary. Lomberg, he plays such a pivotal role, especially on that forecheck. He comes in banging and crashing. Lomberg just going in there, mucking it up in the corners. He's like a little bulldog. Hopefully he is not out for a long time. Jonathan picking up 8 packs of duos. Yeah, let us know, Jonathan, what you end up getting. Off the draw, Panthers with possession. They're going to dump this one down in the corner. Vasilevsky out of his net. They're going to play it around. Sterling's going to cut this one off. Coming around behind the net. Lilleberg, he plays it up. Florida couldn't hold the line, but they still have possession. And they're going to dump it right back in. Forecheck on the move. Tampa Bay picking it up. This time they get it out. just past the red line.
Puck retrieved by Ekman Larson. Both teams
Ekman Larson, long pass and a great pass all the way up. Florida ripping it around. Tarasenko letting it go to the point. The Sarainen is going to change. Tarasenko cycles to Barkov. Barkov with it. He's looking for someone to pass to. Very crazy pass across. Ekman Larson with a shot and a nice save there by Vasilevsky. Stolen in the slot for Reinhart. He didn't get all of it. Florida doing a nice job tipping this one in the corner. Trying to come away. Reinhart putting this one across. Kulikov back to Ekman Larson. Larson going to roll this one down low. Tarasenko can't catch up to it. Kulikov is going to take the bump and keeps it in. Tampa Bay up the middle. This is going to come out. Florida had to be careful. Duclair going to circle back and get things going. Tampa passing it across, hanging on to it. Here's a bump and a steal. Oh, they had an opportunity, but an errant pass. Now here's a shot by Forsling. That one's going to sail wide. Big hit as Ekblad steps into his man just over the line. This one coming in. We got the whistle blowing. They're going to call the offside. They were coming in, crashing, and looking real good. They're going to go to commercial break. The Cats with that 1-0 lead. If you're just coming in, make sure you smash that thumbs up for us. Hit that like button. We appreciate it. The Florida Panthers, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, what great hockey. Love this game. Love this series. You know, as much as I want the Panthers to win it quickly, it has been a great, great battle. These two teams, you can tell the battle is here. The battle is real. And I'd love to see more of it. But I really want Florida to win it. So as much as I want to see it go longer, I'm okay if the Panthers take this one home. So welcome one and all. We appreciate having you along with us. Give me one moment here. Do that. All right, cool. Let's go. So I'm set. I'm psyched. Van Michael, good evening. Ryan, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, very unfortunate news with Bob Cole. Hard to believe he was 90, right? I actually didn't know he was 90 until I heard the news today. But 90 years old, and I believe, I don't know if he called anything this year, but I know at last year he was making some calls. I think, was it Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken? He was doing the occasional spot with. I mean, he was outstanding. Are you sleeping? Triton.
Pregame, it's too bad. It's all
so here we go, back after commercial break.
It's all bumpy down on that one end, so it's unfortunate too because we've had 2 power plays down there, but no excuse. Both teams got to play on it. You know, I'm a little disappointed the way we came out here, especially in our home crowd.
It's John Cooper, by the way.
We're down 1-0. We got to be a hell of a lot better than this.
Brett says you're the best at pushing buttons. We saw you get animated here. You trying to push some buttons?
Well, have to now. It's you know, we got a veteran group here. We know I learned how to get the best out of these guys. We got to push though here. We're playing a little, you know, almost a little nervous, which is unlike our group, but we'll get them going there.
Luke, right, what's going on? Welcome in. It is John Cooper saying the one end of the ice is all bumpy.
Right? Put the work boots on and then get to work, but those early power plays yielded nothing.
Hockey Girl, it depends on what your dice roll is and how much you win and how much you wager, because the wager is deducted from your total. So if your winnings equal what you wagered, then your total isn't going to change. So we got a whistle here. It was a nice stop. Interesting to hear what John Cooper was saying. That John Cooper, you know, talking about the one end of the ice was all bumpy, and that's where where Florida Panther goaltender is, so where Tampa Bay is shooting, all bumpy, and the puck is really bouncing around. I've seen it bouncing around, and he's saying it's unfortunate because it kind of ruined 2 of their power plays, but I don't think it's ruining their power plays.
They looked a little nervous, as John Cooper said, and now they got to find a way to
So Tampa's going to win it back to the line. That shot gets blocked. This coming to the line again, and here's Barkov. Barkov with it. He's going to get it out, and they're trying to play it down. Hagel, though, picks up the loose puck. Going to move this one around. Here's a long pass up. Kucherov coming across. Hedman with a blast. Nice pad save. Bobo, he's going to kick out that left leg. Tampa with it. Kucherov back to Hagel. Hagel with the puck possession. He's coming around, drops it for Kuch. He takes a shot. Barkov blocks that. Noah, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's go Panthers. Kucherov, cross-ice pass. Coming up right in front. Bobo is down. He finds the puck, and he's going to cover it up with Braden Point right there standing just outside of the blue ice. Welcome in, everybody, as you're just coming in. Again, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up on the way to 100 likes, and make sure you hit that subscribe as well. So nice save, Bobrovsky with two guys. Montour really was in his way, but Bobo going down low finds the puck and covers that one up real quickly. Moran, welcome in. Leafs fan. Yeah, I'm a Leafs fan as well. That was a tough one yesterday for sure. Pond hockey had its fair share. Yeah, Two-Bit Matthews certainly did, but there's nothing like skating on the pond. Here's Forsling going to bring this one out. He's going to carry this one over the red line, over the blue line. He's going to dump it off to Listerino with a shot. That one gets blocked. Here come the Panthers coming in with a long shot, and Vasilevsky gobbles that one up. That was a nice save and a risky shot coming through.
Ended up being a real difficult save for Vasilevsky.
That was real tough. Vasilevsky, I mean, him and Bobrovsky have so many similarities. I love when these two goaltenders go head-to-head, and it's fitting that they play in the same state for a great rivalry in the Panthers and Tampa Bay. I'd love to see the schedules go back where some of these rivalry games are played, 5-6 times a year instead of, the 3 or 4. They got to really get more of these rivalry matchups throughout the regular season. This one going to be knocked up in the air. Florida going to bat it down. Cousins going to bring this one in offside as the Panther player got pushed in over the line, couldn't hold his ground. As we were talking about earlier, this series, Game 1 was fun to watch. Game 2, of course, going to overtime. What is Game 3 going to be? 10 shots right now for the Panthers, 7 for the Lightning. We got 3.5 minutes to go in this first period. Face-offs are equal. 21-20 the hits. Very equal stats all the way down. Tampa Bay, they're going to send this puck the length of the ice. No icing call. Ekman Larsson going to play this one around. Tampa Bay knocked it down temporarily. Florida trying to get it out of their own end. Ekman Larsson back with it. Going to go D to D. Finally, Florida brings this up. Right now, they're having trouble even getting into the Lightning zone with control. Tampa doing a nice job. They're moving this puck around, keeping it away from the Panthers. Panthers bringing it in. I think that was McCullough knocked it down and a shot right on. And now it's Bobrovsky's time to stop and hang on to this puck.
Well, a save like that, it may not be the most dangerous of opportunities. You got to shoot this through a screen, but just watch how Bobrovsky...
All right, Hockey Girl, take care. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Mark, what's going on? Welcome in.
That's for Tampa Bay what they got to worry about. If this guy gets into his zone...
3:03 to go.
He's the guy with the reputation, but trust me, Sergei Bobrovsky is every bit as good.
Richard, that's awesome.
In the playoff series, he can get in the minds of the shooters. And
Tampa Bay winning this. Here's a quick shot right on, kick to the side. Florida now going to chip this one out. Panthers, they had 2 penalties in this period, none for Tampa Bay. Here comes Florida. Tkachuk, he's going to steal this one. Getting it up to Lundell, back to Tkachuk. Tkachuk dropping it for McCullough. He had no chance in receiving that pass. Tkachuk stealing it right back. Great shift by Tkachuk. He needs some help. Somebody get open. There's Verhaeghe in the high slot. He drifts through. Lundell cycles it to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe, he has this one now. He's trying to cycle it back. Digging it in the corner. Lundell in there. Comes out. Verhaeghe getting it right back. Tries to chip it across, and it's going to hop over Montour's stick, and Montour is going to take a bump. Lundell cycling it for Tkachuk. He doesn't come up with it. Montour trying to hang in this one. He cannot. This is going to come out. Verhaeghe back with this puck.
Stanley Cup with the Lightning back in 2020.
Taking a look.
Both teams make changes. 2 minutes on the clock here in period 1.
Here's a pass across.
Puck deflected
All the way down.
bay zone by Reinhart.
You think Salmon Point will score tonight? Well, listen, if anybody's going to score, those are two guys I would definitely have my money on. They score a lot. But this is going to be a tight game. I don't think we're going to see a massive score. I think we're going to see a low-scoring game here.
The Jets and Avalanche.
1:56 to go.
Stanley Cup playoff action continues.
What a tough break for Rick Tocchet.
Scramble draw. Forsling going to play this one across. Going to be dumped in. Kucherov back to pick it up. Tarasenko was watching him. Tarasenko actually, I think, got a piece of that pass as it was sent out. Back around. Here comes Point. Point in over the line. Forsling can't get it in his skates. Battle along the near boards. Cooch comes away with it. Pass across. He wants it back. He gets it back. Big shot. I think someone got a piece of it. And we got an interference call. The third straight penalty to the Florida Panthers. Wow. Third straight penalty to the Florida Panthers.
Florida penalty, 42, 2 minutes, interference.
You know, Forsling's a player.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Kucherov, and he's been on assignment with him. Game 2, Kuch had 27 shifts. Forsling was out there for 22 of them, and he's going to go to the box for this. And this is late.
So Forsling, who's a big-time penalty killer for the Panthers, is going to find himself in the box. He's got to clear this one out. Tampa Bay, they are back on the power play yet again. 3 straight for the Florida Panthers.
I didn't think Forsling's contact was overly hard with
Barkov in to take the draw.
Hagel there, and that's why he went down. So,
Yeah, right, Triton.
No doubt, Jody. The top line,
This one coming around. Panthers get it just out. Forsling for interference is the call. Tampa, they're going to try and set this one up. Coming in, stolen, potential breakaway. Here comes the Panthers. Hedman getting back, big-time shot. Vasilevsky got a piece, just enough to make a nice save. Kucherov bringing it back the other way. Kuch going to come in over the line. Long pass back to Hedman. Hedman taking a look. Hedman. He's going to feed it up. Another big block. This one's going to come out. Tampa going to dump this one back in. They're going to come in here after it. Mikkola on his man. Tampa Bay coming around. Long pass. Florida steals this. Kucherov couldn't control it. Mikkola is going to bring this out and dumping it all the way down the ice. Good penalty kill here by the Florida Panthers. Here comes Tampa Bay, going to turn, drop this one back. Lightning up over the line, dropping it. Duclair, pass across, Hedman, up the middle, in front, they score! Tampa Bay on the power play with 17 seconds left to go. A deflection in front goes up and over Bobrovsky. Cirelli's going to get it. Oscar, how's it going? Welcome in. The Gaming Boys, welcome in. Coming across, Tampa Bay were finally able to get it set up. A little cross-ice pass and a tip in front by Cirelli. Just gets it up and over the outstretched leg of Bobrovsky. That one just goes through him. It's all what's going on. Welcome in. Oh, we got a challenge. A challenge for the offside. And you know, usually when the spotters spot this, they are pretty darn good. If they're throwing a challenge, they have a very good idea that this is an offside.
You know, oftentimes when you get a call that quick, I mean, usually it's not a good sign.
So they're looking at it. Davis, how's it going?
I mean, well, their video coach,
right now it's 1-0, but if this counts, it'll be 1-1. Yeah, the guy on the far side, it's hard to tell. So where's his skate? Oh, Stamkos is in the way. You can't see this angle. Yes, this is offside. We said it at the exact same time. This is coming back.
After coach's challenge, it was determined that the play was offside at 21.5 seconds. Therefore, there is no goal.
No goal.
That's the coaching staff, the video coach. They're all
Now I tell you, and I've said this before, I absolutely hate the offside challenge. I know offside is offside, but when we're talking a fraction of an inch, when we're talking like a hair, when you're just offside, that offside is not impacting the goal whatsoever. I can understand if you're a foot or 2 feet, but when it's like a hair offside, I don't like the offside challenge. It saved my Toronto Maple Leafs a lot, but I hate that offside challenge. So 10 seconds left to go. It's still 1-0 Florida. Kucherov cross-ice pass. Bobrovsky coming across with a great save. 2 seconds, 1 second off the goalpost, and that's going to do it. Point off the posts. Point picked the posts. There's a tongue twister for you. Point picked the post perfectly. All right, let's go to our intermission, and we got a whole lot to break down and discuss. If you're coming in, again, hit that thumbs up for us. We're a little behind on the likes today. Hit that thumbs up. We appreciate it. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go over to our intermission. All right, here we go. We got the stats. Oh yeah, the scoreboard is like busted. So we'll hide. Oh, it looks like everything is busted today. What is going on? All over the place. Oh, there is? Oh man. All right. So, yikes. I'm just getting word that apparently in and around the area there is all kinds of internet outages. So, hopefully our internet stays. If we drop off, if you start getting the buffering logo, keep refreshing. If that does happen, I will try and tether my phone to the computer to get the stream back up. So just a word, there's internet outages in the area. Hopefully we will be okay, but just in case, if we go dark and we're buffering, hit the refresh. We will try and bring this back up on. A razor blade offside, exactly. Like that doesn't impact the goal. All right, first period. It is 11 shots for the Panthers, 10 for the Tampa Bay Lightning, 25 hits apiece. Look at that. We're through one period, and there's 50 combined hits already. That is just incredible. 0 for 3, Tampa Bay is on the power play. Of course, they just scored but had one goal called back. They will continue on the power play when the next period resumes. Still waiting for Florida to get their chance. Panthers with 1 giveaway, 5 giveaways for the Lightning. 3 takeaways apiece, and 7 blocked shots apiece. Absolutely fantastic play by both sides. Now, some news in the NHL today. Jakub Voracek announced his retirement. So Jakub Voracek is retiring. He is done. Jakub Voracek, nice little career you had. So congratulations on your retirement. And of course, we've been talking about it off the top. We've seen a lot of people mention it in the chat. If you didn't hear if you didn't hear the news, legendary broadcaster Bob Cole passed away today at the age of 90. Again, Bob Cole and his calls were really the calls of, a lot of us, our childhoods, our teenage years. Some of the great Maple Leaf games of all time was Bob Cole with his then partner, Harry Neal, who the two of them were absolutely incredible. So tonight we're remembering Bob Cole and all the contributions to the broadcast world. It was absolutely incredible. Good question, Rick. Do you ride Sammy or put Wall in for game 4? I think you have to stay with Samsonov. You have to stay with Samsonov. Well, he does need to make some stops. Krusty, what's going on? Welcome in. Well, you have to make some stops. I think Samsonov has played really, really well. to put Joseph Woll in a must-win situation is a lot of pressure on a kid who hasn't played in a little while, and the last time we did see him, he was not good. World News, welcome in. As a Tampa fan, I feel pissed, but yeah, you can't argue it was offside. Yeah, those calls get you every time. Again, I can't stand it when it's so close like that. But I mean, it is what it is. Just wait till they start doing video replay on more calls, on more things potentially that could take a goal away. And a lot of those goal plays are bizarre. And the goal rules have changed over the years, right? Remember when they first put the blue creases in and they said you couldn't have any body part in that blue crease? And that was the year, I think it was Dallas won the Stanley Cup with Brett Hull, and Brett Hull's toe was in the crease. And all playoffs, all season, they were calling those back. But that one where Brett Hull was in the crease, they didn't call it back, and Dallas won the cup. It was crazy. Newfies are the salt of the earth. Bob was one of the best. He certainly was. Certainly was. And there's a lot, actually. Let's listen in. There's a lot talking about him right now.
You're an Ontario kid. It's pretty special when those guys are calling your name out there.
It's not necessarily a specific story, but the most important thing is that all the coaches around the league and all the hockey people around, they trusted him. He was a true pro, and you could tell him anything, and he called a great game. Very respectful, very professional, but I had a good rapport with Bob. I'm from the Maritimes. He's from Newfoundland. He's not a Maritimer, he was a Newfoundlander. But I always had a great rapport with Bob and just had absolutely nothing but respect for him. So the hockey world lost a real good human being today.
For the great Bob Cole, passed away today or last night at the age of 90, and Ron McLean's here because no one has more stories and more beautiful memories than you of Bob Cole. Well, David, we're going to try and get Wayne Gretzky and a few of the folks who everybody loves Bob, and that's one of the things. He was revered, as you know, by the athletes.
Really was.
It was funny, and maybe I'll tell some story. We're going to do this today, tomorrow, and Saturday, of course, the night that he helped to make famous. But just seeing the Florida Panthers on this roll in the playoffs gets me thinking about one thing. And I should also mention Rick Bowness talks about the Maritimers. This is Ron McLean speaking now. Sidney Crosby had a tradition and still did it up until the end here of phoning Bob on the opening day of the season. And when I heard that Sid did that, I thought, well, that's a good idea. I'll start phoning Bob first game of the regular season, first game of the playoffs. And I did talk to Bob on Saturday, and we talked a lot about Glenn Sather and the Edmonton Oilers because Friday had been the 25th anniversary of Wayne's last game. Anyway, Florida, 11 playoff overtime victories now in a row. Back in 1993, Montreal, as you remember, won 10 straight overtime games. And we were at the Montreal Forum in a morning skate, Kelly's LA Kings, Montreal Canadiens, and Jean Beliveau shows up. And Jean comes over to Bob Cole and he says, isn't this amazing, 10 straight OT wins? He says, it's a funny thing, Bob. I don't think I ever scored in overtime. And Bob says, well, I'm sorry to correct you, Jean, but yes, you did. You scored at the Boston Garden in double overtime, April 24, 1969. And Jean Beliveau says, that is unbelievable. How do you know that? He says, it was my first nationwide broadcast of Hockey Night in Canada on radio. And he passed 55 years to the day, April 24th. So wow. Synchronicity. And also Kelly Rudy, David mentioned his Easter epic. So Bob called that quadruple overtime thriller. Kelly, the next day I was on a plane, and Mike Ridley of the Washington Capitals was on the plane in Washington to fly to Rochester to get us back to Toronto to carry on to the Stanley Cup playoffs. And I didn't want to bother Mike Ridley. He was sitting there crestfallen. They'd lost the night before. He was headed off to a funeral at Thunder Bay. And we waited and waited to take off. And finally, this woman with black leather and raven, beautiful black hair and a boombox on her shoulder gets on the plane and starts going back to the smoking section where Bob Cole was seated. And I said to Mike Ridley, that was Joan Jett. He says, is it? I said, no, I'm just kidding. She looked like a rock star, though, didn't she? Well, it was Joan Jett. It was. So we get off look at that. So we get off at Rochester, and Bob, we have to wait for him from the back of the airplane. And he said, well, I had a good chat with Joni, and now they're best friends. So he loved Frank Sinatra, Vic Damone, and Joan Jett. Those are his three greatest singers. Well, he was a celebrity amongst celebrities, right? I know you have a bunch of stories.
What great stories. We're listening into Ron McLean talking about some stories about Bob Cole. Account Ant, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Questions about the points, the chips, the B12 chips. They're points that you are earning simply by being here and chatting along with us. You can check your points at any time by doing !points. That will tell you what you have. And then you can use your points to redeem and bring graphics up on the screen. So Panther graphics, Tampa Bay graphics, and we'll get you. You'll see those commands on what you need to do. But let's go back to Ron.
Should have laid up.
And to this day, I do not play golf in the Stanley Cup playoffs on the day of a game. And Kelly, you don't either, so I don't know. But I was so traumatized by letting Bob down that I felt I can never go on Hockey Night in Canada guilty again.
Well, as we see a picture of Michael Jordan, where does he fall into this story?
He was there. He was right behind us at Kemper Lakes. It was the most amazing thing. He'd never been to Canada at that point, but he joined us on the tee box because every time we would have to wait, Michael Jordan was with us, and he went out 47 points for the Chicago Bulls that night. Joe DiMaggio, here's another one. We never got to Bob's birthday. He was very secretive about his age, not about me, so he never wanted his birthday celebrated, and we rarely got to it. It was June 24th, but we're in New Jersey, 95, and it is June 24th because there'd been a lockout. And at the morning in the hotel, who shows up but Joe DiMaggio? And Bob Cole went and had a beautiful conversation with Joe. So, I mean, it just seemed to follow him everywhere. He was bigger than life, and so were the folks around Bob.
Joe.
That's pretty amazing. You know, Bob Cole, you hear Ron McLean telling all these stories, meeting all these incredible people, such amazing stories. I mean, Bob Cole, one of the absolute greats of all time. All right, let's talk a little bit about this hockey game, what we've been watching. The Florida Panthers with a 1-0 lead. It was a really, really big-time period here for both teams, right? Back and forth action. Tampa actually is taking the lead in the face-off circle. Tampa having a couple of power play opportunities. Not well, they were able to capitalize once, but it was called back on the offside. The pacing of this game is pretty good. And, you know, the goal Tkachuk scored, it was a nice pass from Lundell, who was filling in for Sam Bennett. But it was really, really good, crisp passing that was able to create that opportunity and allow the Florida Panthers to go ahead. Tampa Bay is making a lot of long cross-ice passes, a lot of stretch passes, and Florida's doing a good job breaking those up. They're also doing a good job in front of the net. A couple of the key scoring opportunities that Tampa Bay has had, Florida have been getting in the way and blocking those shots. Both teams have blocked 7 shots at this point, and that really, really is standing up to be a good test of where this game is going to go. Of course, with the Panthers up 2-0, you can't take anything for granted if you're the Tampa Bay Lightning. You got to attack. Now, the only other game in action right now, it's the Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Islanders. Carolina, they are up 2-0 right now on the scoreboard and in the series. Brett Burns, he scored from Necas and Teravainen. Then Dmitry Orlov, he scored from Svechnikov in Chatfield. So Carolina getting the job done there. Of course, the Islanders in the last game, they were up 3-0 in Carolina in the third period. Just absolutely flambéed them coming back, scoring 4 goals to take the lead, which was just absolutely incredible. I was really mad when Florida lost in the finals last year. Yeah, the real great one. That's a great name. That was tough, right? But Florida was so injured. Tkachuk was playing with a broken sternum. He was just completely obliterated. He couldn't dress himself. He couldn't tie his own skates. Still managed to get on the ice for a game, though. Ekblad was playing with a broken ankle. So a lot of injuries on that Panther team last year. I know Vegas was beaten up as well, but not nearly as bad as the Panthers were. But that's what comes in, when you're trying to predict who's going to win the Stanley Cup. It is very hard when you're looking at it. You have to take into consideration through 4 rounds of play how the body suffers, how the body is all beaten up. All right, one thing I wanted to look at, should we save it for the next intermission? Maybe we'll save it for the next intermission. I wanted to go through the stats of the playoffs up to this point as we're getting into the game 3s, but I think we're going to save that. We'll do that at intermission number 2. So let's talk a little bit about the Leafs last night, because that was a hot topic, a hot game. Toronto played an unbelievable game for the most part. And the fans in the Scotiabank Arena in the lower level were way too quiet. They were just ridiculous. But they came out. The Leafs played a decent game. They scored first. They were hitting. They were doing everything they needed to do. And by the end of the first period, everybody thought this game was done. Toronto was going to take them. They absolutely were crushing them, and they looked real, real good. The second period, things started to turn around. If you remember, John Tavares, he goes around behind, or sorry, it was Matthews, Tavares, can't remember. Whoever it was behind the net. I think it was Matthews. Charlie, how's it going? Welcome in, Charlie. Hope everything went well and you're doing great. So thanks for tuning in. The Boston player gets the arm wrapped around the gut of the Toronto player, hauls him down, no call, right? The play then goes up the ice. Marchand and Bertuzzi start battling from the Leafs end all the way to the center ice line. And not just little slash here, little whack, full out cross checks, trips, grabbing, clutching. Easily, both those players should have been given a penalty. The play should have been blown dead. Instead, the officials let everything go, and then Boston comes down and scores a big, big, big goal. And I think that was the tying goal, which was just crazy. We then saw a little bit later, John Tavares, he actually gets his stick held, and then he goes and kind of takes down the Boston player, which again, he did get a penalty, and he should have gotten a penalty. But the fact that they let the first takedown earlier on Matthews go, and they did not call it, and they didn't call it then, but then they called Tavares when he got hauled down, was crazy. It was the exact same play. So, and then what happens? Boston goes on and they score the go-ahead goal. So it was pretty ridiculous how the officiating really had a huge outcome in that hockey game yesterday. Now, I can't pin it all on the refs, and I won't pin it all on the refs. Toronto had a lot of power play opportunities. I think they had five power play opportunities. They did not capitalize. So they had their chances. So while the officials did impact the results of that hockey game, Toronto had the opportunities, but they just did not come through. So Saturday, much like this is a must-win right now for Tampa Bay, Saturday is a must-win for Toronto. Too many games being tainted by bad officiating. Yeah, Mark, you know, it's funny. I'm all about letting them play. It's postseason, letting them play. But that was to the extreme, right? There's a fine line. Let them play. But you got to call what's a penalty. And if you call it on one, you have to call it on the other. You can't let one team do whatever they want, not call anything, and then call it on the other team. That's not how it works. You know, Sheldon Keefe, in his press conference after the game, he kind of said, listen, Marchand gets away with everything, and that's the way he is. He gets every call his way, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you just got to continue to play through it. You know, everybody's talking about it today, and it's absolutely a joke is what it is. But that's kind of, you know, the Toronto game. It was crazy. Spaceman, what's going on? Welcome in. I hate the relationship with Marchand. Yeah, and you know what? The thing with Marchand is a decent hockey player. He's got skills. If he knocked out the nonsense, he could be a very, very well-liked and well-respected hockey player. When you're the captain of a team, you can't behave like that. It's crazy. Did I tell you I watched the highlights of the 97 Wings Avalanche shooting YouTube Tuesday night? Speaking of horrible officiating, really, Chris, I don't remember. I just remember the big brawls. I don't remember the officiating. It's really that bad? Chris, will you shoot me an email with the link? I'd love to go back and watch that. Maybe I'll make a video and give my take on that, because that was a crazy, crazy rivalry back then as well. It was absolutely awesome. All right, retro officiating. Yeah, there you go, Dallas. Exactly. Thank you, Triton. There's the email. Yeah, if you want to shoot me an email with the link, I'd love to check that out. So right now we have a big battle. We're getting set for period number 2, where Tampa Bay is going to start on the power play. They're going to have a chance. Let's get ready to drop this puck and go.
At the end of the period, chances maybe that can spark Kucherov. We'll keep an eye on that.
Maybe it was that ice. They were attacking at that end, Tampa. Let's see if they can get the power
Here we go.
going at the other end.
Tampa Bay, 30 seconds on the power play.
Kucherov with the puck. Third power play continues for the Lightning. They had a goal disallowed due to an offside late in the first.
And that's going to be a whistle up and at a play.
Seconds to go on the Forsling penalty.
To start this game, there was a lot of chat about the ice down in the.
So they're just showing some clips from the beginning of the game. They have the squeegees out. Remember, there's a delay, and John Cooper was talking about how bad the ice conditions were. Hopefully this period sees some of that all fixed up.
Oh, yeah, I'm right on it here.
Hedman, cross-ice pass. Here's a pass across. Reinhardt's going to steal. He's going to bring this up the middle with 10 seconds to go in the power play. He's just going to roll this one down slowly to eat some time off the clock. Barkov coming up the other side. Power play is now done. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey as Forsling steps on. Just coming back across. Where is it? Hedman has it. He sends it in front and they score. Stamkos. A quick goal for Tampa Bay. Stamkos was sitting right there, side of the net. Bobrovsky came across to make the save, but Stamkos was there in his way and he couldn't come up with this. Nice play by Point, bringing this one in. Stamkos, he's right there, right in front, right in the blue ice, makes the tip across. Bobrovsky cannot come across. And a nice play by Stamkos. Right place, right time, as Bobrovsky just can't come across to get this because Stamkos and Ekman Larsson standing in the way. So this is a good goal. We talked about being called back. Well, now they get one. So hang on, they're not dropping this puck yet. All right, now they're going to drop it. Wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be called back again for goaltender interference. Could you imagine? There we go, 1-1. We are all squared away.
Usually pop out of the box there like a, it just kind of surprised them. Some guys would, I guess.
Steven Stamkos, 48th career postseason goal. A shot from Hedman deflecting it off Stamkos. Tie this game at 1.
So Hedman and Kucherov picking up the assists on this one. Side of the net, Florida looking to move this one up. All the way down the ice, Tampa Bay. Wow, Dan, how's it going? Welcome in. How about them Kings?
Stenlund with the puck. Out of the zone, Kulikov retreats.
Florida back in their own zone. They're looking to move this one ahead. Deflected down deep in the zone. That's going to be an icing call. The Kings in overtime over the Oilers, 5-4. Crazy game. And, of course, the Golden Knights 3-1 over the Stars yesterday. Some good games. You never know what you're going to get in these playoffs. TJ, how's it going? Welcome in. Ursus, welcome in as well. Here's a shot right on, and Bobrovsky's going to hang on to that. Little conversations in front of the net.
Stamkos with his third goal of the series.
Oh, no, you have bronchitis. Well, listen, rest up and drink lots. I hope you feel better soon. But a nice goal by Stamkos. Yeah, that save Bobrovsky made last game was easily the best of the playoffs so far, and it'll be real difficult for anybody to make a better save than that. Florida going to win this back to the corner. They're going to flip this one out. Tampa Bay has definitely come out in this period with a whole new attitude. Bobrovsky going to stop it behind the net, going to play this one across. Here comes Tampa again, picking it up in the neutral zone. Back to the red line. They're going to dump it in. Bobrovsky out to stop it. Going to play it over to Kulikov. Kulikov going to take a hit, but he's still going. Here comes Yzerman. He's going to get up on Kulikov as well. Panthers need some help here. Trying to dig it out in the corner. And finally, it's going to roll up on Bobrovsky with Nick Paul and Yzerman right in front. Rodriguez giving a little shove away. Bill, how's it going? Welcome in. If you're just coming in, of course, make sure to tap that thumbs up. Hit that like for us. We're 14 likes away. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe as well.
By the way, 4 of those goals came against you. 5 games.
So Steven Stamkos, Sam Reinhart, both unrestricted free agents going into the summer. The question is, where will one or both of them end up? Now, if you're Toronto, do you let Mitch Marner go and use the Marner money to try and sign Sam Reinhart?
His career, and he's come out on the other side, and his perseverance is something that I think needs to be recognized, because he seems to be getting even better with age, even through all the injuries he's had.
I like how he's handled it this year with this.
Tea, Gatorade, and root beer. Nice.
Played hockey for the Lightning.
Hall of Fame career.
Offside at the line.
Tied at 1 early in period.
Dan's going for the Canucks.
Yeah, he
did another look at the goal score, Jody.
He didn't let it be a distraction.
Tampa signs Reinhart. Oh, Hayden, can you imagine?
Wants to mature here with the Lightning, and think about the players who were here when he.
Thank you, the real great one. Take care. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
And now he's matured to be that.
Bill says, "Yep, get rid of Marner. Marner's gone."
And you're right, Booch. It'd be hard to see him somewhere else, but right now, a UFA.
Tampa going to win this one back. Cross-ice pass. They're going to bring it to the red line, dumping this one in, knocking it down, holding it in. Tampa Bay, they're coming around. They're looking to jump out to a lead. Curling to the high slot with a shot. They score! My goodness gracious. I almost had to get the swear jar out. Tampa Bay Lightning with a nice play. Cycling around, it's going to be Tyler Mott, I believe, puts this one in. Oh my goodness. Coming around in the corner, Tampa Bay, you saw them just curling around, coming right into the slot, untouched. Florida reaching for it. Okposo doesn't come up on him. Cousins doesn't go up on him. Just reaching, one hand on the stick, willy-nilly, trying to knock the puck away. That's not good enough. Bobrovsky screened in front of the net. No chance for Bobocop. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have taken the lead here 2-1. Here comes the Lightning. They're looking for more. Save the swearing for Saturday. Yeah, no kidding. They're going to tip this one out. Tampa Bay's first lead in this series. The first lead the Lightning have had in this series. Down in the corner, Florida with it. They're going to play this one up. Jeannot getting the assist. Tampa Bay picking up the loose puck, going to move it around. 2 goals in 2 minutes, 12 seconds for Tampa Bay to take the lead. It's going to come all the way down the ice. It's going to be an icing call on the Panthers. Panthers got to regroup. The Gaming Boys, all right, see you later. Thanks for coming in for a little bit here tonight. Great recognition by Mott to realize nobody was coming to him. And he kind of gets to that position where you're staring right down at the net, and you can clearly see Bobrovsky has no vision, and he just made a beautiful shot.
Matthew Tkachuk and Perbix.
In the offseason, Peter, in the offseason. Nothing is guaranteed as of yet. Barkov trying to battle in the corner, can't come up with it. Here comes Captain Steven Stamkos. Going to pass this over. Duclair, cross-ice pass. Oh, my goodness. Nick Pribix coming in, had a chance. Real Kings fan, what's going on? Big win for you guys last night. Florida having trouble getting possession in the Lightning zone. Back in their own end, trying to set things up. Here comes Tkachuk, cross-ice pass. Coming in over the line, here's a shot right in on Vasilevsky, but it was a slow roller, and he steered it to the corner. Tampa Bay on the move, 5 minutes gone. Racing down the right side is Yzerman. Yzerman going to play this back. Denlin. He's going to come cross. Here's Montour up over the line. Hits the foot of the Florida player, and this is going to come back to the line. Cats holding it in temporarily. And this is Yzerman again. He's going to come, taking a shot. Rebound. Great save. He does it again. Holy Bobrovsky. How does he do it again? Tampa Bay goes right to left, forcing Bobrovsky to push and come cross crease. And what an outstanding stop. Holy, the splits. He goes down the right leg, kicks right out, and just gets it at the bottom of the pad. Bobrovsky writing the book on these spectacular stops. Wow, gotta watch those rebounds, but he was there to jump all over that.
And that was in slow motion. The pop on that skate to get across, that was incredible.
The crowd singing along.
During the regular season in 37 games. So it remains 2-1 Tampa Bay. No icing, Barkov hustling in.
This moving around, Florida again. They get it in the Tampa zone, but not long. Gonna dump this in. Cats in their own zone. Big hit thrown by Steven Stamkos. Ekblad and Stamkos continue to go at it. Another huge save by Bobrovsky. Here comes Stamkos driving in again. Bring it around in front. Duclair, he can't make the pass across. Florida needs to clear this out. Tampa Bay, Duclair. He's going to go to Stamkos. Stamkos, face-off dot, shooting. Bobo got a piece. It goes in the corner to Hedman on the far side. Hedman going to throw this across. Stamkos again with a one-timer. This time it goes in the corner. Duclair gets there first. Bringing it back to the point. Here's a long shot blocked down by Ekblad. Ekblad, he's going to roll this out and off the boards. Florida, they get a couple switches in. Here comes the Lightning right back. Going to dump it in right on Bobrovsky. Ekblad is exhausted. He couldn't get off. Tampa Bay setting it up again. Point battling in front of the net. This coming over to Verhaeghe. He's going to take a bump, makes a play. Not out, but Kucherov with an absolute rocket. Going to send this one through. Grinch, what's going on? Welcome to the show. White Trash Guy, what's up? Good to see ya. Big time games. Tampa Bay needs Vincent LeCavalier. Welcome in, by the way. And yeah, Vinny was awesome. Here's a tip just wide. They are playing really good right now. Here come the Panthers, slowly going to roll this up in over the line. They can't get anything set up as Point is going to clear this one out. Here comes Tampa Bay again, up in over the line. Little behind the back pass. Florida now going to grab this one. They're going to regroup. This has been a crazy, crazy, crazy period. Long pass all the way up, and think Tampa Bay had one goal called back from Nunavut. Well, welcome in. Appreciate you being here tonight. Joe, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's a shot going around behind the net. Tampa Bay setting it up back to the line. Here's a blast. Bobrovsky makes a save. He gets bumped and knocked down. Nick Paul with this. He's coming out. Nick Paul still with it. Still with it. Paul pulling a Connor McDavid, circling around. He's going for lap 2. Now he passes it off. Here's a shot. And that one is going to be knocked to the side. Rad, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes Nick Paul again. Going to bring this one in. Tampa Bay dominating this period. Florida going to steal. They're going to play this one up. They don't elect to go off the boards. Now they come across ice. Walking in is Kulikov with a shot, and he's going to take the hit. Nice save there by Vasilevsky. United Kingdom, how's it going? Vaughn, what's going on? Welcome in. Back and forth, but Tampa Bay completely controlling this one. Had a little cry last night. Grinch, that's funny. I think we all did. Here comes the Lightning again, down the right side. Going to roll this one in. Ekblad there to pick it up. He's going to go off the glass. Tampa holding it in at the line. Tampa Bay doing an unbelievable job. Dar Baby, what's up? Welcome to the show. Bobrovsky out to stop this behind the net. Going to play it. Here's a long pass up. Florida hitting the red line, just dumping this one in. 10.5 minutes to go in period number 2, and this has been all Tampa Bay Lightning. Here's Barkov with this. He's going to pick it up. Captain Barkov. Long pass to Reinhart. Reinhart coming in, a shot. Going short side. Verhaeghe getting the pad on that. Nice stop there. Sam Reinhart had the targeting systems going. That was a nice snipe. Reinhart going to play this in. The Vasilevsky chance breaking out here in Tampa Bay. Behind the net, Florida player taken down. Here's a shot from the point. Big block. I didn't see who blocked that, but boy, oh boy, Tampa player went down. Here's another shot, and they score! Sam Reinhart! Sam Reinhart continues the hot hand. Unbelievable. Sammy Reinhart, how you doing? He put it in there. He was making plays. It was just unbelievable the way Sam Reinhart finds the open space. Moments ago, he had that laser beam shot that Vasilevsky stopped, but this time he comes in, the recipient of a nice pass, and no chance. Bobrovsky completely frozen. Just a great, great shot. The Tampa Bay player comes sliding across. Wow. That was a great goal. The Panthers needed this one big time. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it, Angina. Vasilevsky back to play this one. Let's add this goal to our list as we're getting a whistle.
With his second goal of this series to tie the game at 2. It was 1-0 Florida after 1. Stamkos tied the game on the redirect. Then it was Mont, 2-1 Tampa Bay. Moments ago, Reinhart.
And they're going to go to commercial break always because I have to enter these names, right? Tarasenko, he picks up an assist and an absolute beautiful pass. Montour as well. He picks up an assist. Montour, I really like how Montour is playing. And of course, our friend Len is a huge Montour fan. And we understand why. Montour is playing really, really good hockey. There it is, 100 likes on the board. Thank you so much, everybody, for smashing that thumbs up for us. If you are just coming in, jump on board, hit that thumbs up, and hit that subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, we are 15 subscribers away from 17,750. You can help us get there simply by hitting that subscribe. It's free to do, and it helps us continue to grow. So thank you so much for all your support. These playoffs have been awesome. We are here almost every single night. Thank you so much, Real Kings fan. And what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. We are here almost every single night calling hockey. So Tampa, Florida, we're here. Leafs, Boston, we're here. Jets, we're here. We're doing so much. We got so much more to come. We're going to wait to see how the games are scheduled into next week before we start getting those ones posted. Joey coming in with the gold coin, 149 super chat. Thank you so much, Joey. Stick taps for the dono taps. We appreciate it. They are coming back from commercial break. Again, welcome to your Stanley Cup playoff hockey destination. We are here for you. So thank you.
Max and Griffin play to the league.
Bustarino, what's going on? Tampa sucks. Worst team ever. I don't know if they're the worst team ever, but they're struggling in these playoffs. They are struggling, but they look good in this second period. They had an unbelievable first half of this period, and it was this goal by Florida that you could just sense the life, the energy getting sucked out of the stadium. So let's see how they bounce back. Tampa Bay is going to win it. Perbix is going to send it around behind the net. Tampa off the boards. Florida can't hold it in. They do grab the puck in the middle of the neutral zone. Nick Paul is all over it. We talked about how impactful Nick Paul is, and he really is great at jumping up, gobbling up those loose pucks. I don't really watch hockey, but got into it because of a wager, and it's pretty good. Well, I Dance, thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you're getting into hockey. It is the best. We got a little conversation here behind the net. They're exchanging their thoughts on who should be Rookie of the Year this year. No, they're not. You got 250 on Panthers winning this game, the series, or the cup. Which one did you place the bet on? They're in Tampa tonight, in Tampa Bay. So in Tampa Bay tonight and in Tampa Bay on Saturday for games 3 and 4.
I mean, it seemed like every whistle, they were engaged, throwing punches and shoving guys. You're right. I mean, it's been a conscious.
So we got a face-off just outside of the Tampa Bay zone.
I know there was some penalty trouble in that first period, but it wasn't of the undisciplined variety.
The Leafs don't bench Weak Marner and Liljegren. They're out early. They got to make some adjustments, that's for sure.
Tampa's a much different team on the power play.
Tampa Bay going to chip this one back up. Florida coming in with a monster hit.
Back to this best time of the year. You do whatever it takes, and they are locked in that regard.
This one coming around. Alex, what's going on? Welcome in. You need Point to get an assist. All right. Well, we'll see where he is and how he's doing. Coming around, there's Point. He's on the ice now. Back pass across. Bobrovsky's going to grab and hang on. So Kucherov, who is giving some whacks with Kucherov. And it's going to be Tkachuk. So Tkachuk and Kucherov exchanging a few slashes.
I don't know if Kucherov's quiet.
So Hurricanes and Islanders is still on right now. Carolina is up 2-0. That's the end of the second period. So Canes are up 2-0. End of the second period. Tough crowd for the Panthers. They need to play their game. That's exactly right, and they are doing so. They're going to clear this one out and down the ice. 8:45 to go in the second period. Annie, hello there. Welcome in. They need to pay them more money. They can't afford to give them any more money. They have it all. Big crashing in the corner. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I'll take your word for it. That sounds expensive. Tampa, Stamkos trying to dig it around. It comes to Barkov. He's going to play this out. And a nice job by Cirelli going to knock this one down. Excuse me, not Cirelli. Chernik. Here comes Reinhardt. He's going to take the shot. Vasilevsky makes the save. Reinhardt went crashing in. The puck came loose. Tampa Bay is going to clear this all the way down the ice. 3-on-2. Little drop pass. Here's a shot. That one's going to go just wide. It's going to go up and out of play. So the Islander game, well, we'll see. We'll see how much time is left. We can certainly look at doing a little bonus coverage, depending on what's going on in the Carolina-New York Islander game and where that time is at. So, yeah, that's not a problem at all. We love doing some bonus coverage when it fits into the schedule. While they're at commercial break, let me take a moment, a little pause, if you will, and mention our partner channel, the Florida Park Explorers, Dave, Jen, and Bella, bringing you all the magic from the theme parks in the Florida area. Not only that, they are travel agents, can get you to the theme parks, and it doesn't end there. If you're not able to get down there, but you love the merch you might see at Disney or Universal, you love the treats, the fudge, the Rice Krispie treats, the cookies, well, they are a full concierge service. They can get you whatever merch your heart desires. They will get it for you with a great price, have it shipped directly to you. Not only that, they can pick up any theme park treats you're interested in. They freeze dry it or whatever they do. They vacuum seal it. That's it. Not freeze dry it. They vacuum seal it and ship it off to you. So when you get it, it is fresh as can be. They are absolutely amazing people, and you should definitely check them out, the Florida Park Explorers. They're so good. You need 3 links. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They are Absolutely wonderful, wonderful people. And talking about wonderful people, I haven't met any of them, but these Florida Panthers are giving us a wild ride. They won 2. They're looking to win 3. Here's Paul Maurice from the bench.
Just the simplicity of the game to come back in. You know, nobody wants to make a mistake, so you get a little bit slow and they get going. But you've got to expect on the road in the NHL playoffs, the home team is going to own 10 minutes of the game. And now we need to make sure that was their 10. We got a huge goal to tie the game. Maybe we get on a power play. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
All right. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
He's laughing there.
Yeah, they weren't around. Like you could see him.
That was funny. He looks around to see that the officials aren't there and says, maybe we'll get a power play. Panthers have not had a power play tonight. No penalties for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Nice, Joey. Thank you so much. Joey, when you pop into their stream, make sure to tell them that we say hello. You'll probably see us in there. Anthony C. came to your school. Sorelli came to your school. That's awesome. That's one thing about hockey players, right? They are good people. They do very, very good things and are good people.
It's presented, it's happening. And it's not only the grinders, it's Steven Stamkos, as I mentioned before. It led to a good opportunity for the Tampa Bay Lightning, but no doubt that this series has yielded some pretty big numbers when it comes to the hit department.
All right, let's see what's going to happen here. 7:42 to go.
One of Paul Maurice's most important players, as he puts it, out of the lineup here tonight.
Just trying to parcel returned.
The Panthers led the league in hits during the regular season. Lightning win the draw.
Lightning win the draw, bringing this back around.
From point, Lundell over to play the puck. Battle in the corner. And a hand pass. Blows it dead.
So a hand pass going to get blown down.
Friendly fire. Montour loads up. You can see Bennett right in the way, and that glove. And Ace did a great job in studio with the crew of showing what a glove is, how it's protected, and where that.
We got to get Florida. We got to get Florida a power play. They need a power play.
He didn't travel with the team here to Tampa. They're hoping to see him later as the playoffs continue.
I know Ryan Lomberg as well, still ill for the Florida Panthers.
Guys, with all due respect, let's not talk about other streamers here, please and thank you.
No doubt that Bennett is one of those guys that, when it comes to that physical play,
this one going to be dumped in, sent around.
Sergachev remains out of the Lightning lineup, but he is skating, which is great news after suffering the injury.
This coming in.
February.
No stick for Mikkola.
Trying to come through and around. In the slot, broken stick. The Panthers with a glove going to clear it to the line, not out. Sam Bennett is not playing. He is out. Okay, go ahead.
7 minutes remaining in
this coming down. Here's a shot. Kucherov. Bobrovsky makes a save. And here, Hagel, the side of the net as Bobrovsky has it. Hagel comes in a slash to the front and a slash to the back. Don't like that. All right, Beverly, have a great night.
Kucherov with the chance. That one almost squeaked through the arm. You can see Hagel getting in there, poking in. That's what creates all the...
Oiler fan, what's going on? Let's go Oilers.
Florida penalty number 27. Radish, he took that puck, or took that stick in a sensitive area, it looks like.
I don't know if it was a leg, Jody, of Barkov, but maybe.
So finally, there it is. Tampa Bay finally goes to the box. See you, Bustarino. All right, sounds good. We'll be here Saturday, 8 o'clock. So Barkov, he came in with, looked for a hit on Radish. Radish went down awkwardly. Barkov didn't actually get him, I don't think.
I wouldn't say a cross check, but the way the stick was parallel to the ice seemed to probably catch him in a...
Yeah, he's still in a lot of pain there. And the way the
So Radish, these announcers are brutal, by the way. But my goodness.
Yeah, up by the hip flexor, right? There's a little less padding.
So here we go, Panthers.
I'll keep an eye on it down here.
Oh no, they gave them each a penalty. So we got 4-on-4. I didn't see Listerinen going to the box as well. So Hagel goes for roughing. So does Listerainen. So 4-4, 4-on-4. Here's a long shot. That one's going to go wide. Raymond, that's funny. To the line. Tampa's going to get this one out. Florida back with it. Going to play it up the middle. Puck hops over the stick there. Forsling. Tampa coming in. Sorelli. He's driving hard. Lucas, good evening. Welcome in. Bobrovsky's going to hang on to that. Sorella and Reinhardt now having a little exchange of words. Sam, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm at an awards banquet. What have I missed? Well, you missed a couple of goals. We're tied 2-2, Sam. Good luck at your awards banquet. I don't know if you're up for anything, but I hope you win. And if you're just coming in, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, and of course, hit that subscribe. We're on our way to 17,750.
Just stayed with it. Yeah, they're right back in it.
Florida going to carry this around. Going to dump it over to Mikola. Mikola, he's going to drive. Kicking it off his skate, bringing it in. DJ, what's going on? Welcome in. Glad I found you can't watch the game anywhere. Go Panthers. Well, that's why we're here. Thanks for joining us, and glad you're here. Here comes the Lightning. Cross-ice pass. Bobrovsky, another great save. Tampa grabbing this rebound. Point with it. Point cycling around behind the net. Still cycling. Point trying to come around. Point. He's going to reverse polarity, now go the other way. Dropping it off. Hedman in the corner. He's being watched by Lundell. Hedman doesn't pass. Now he does. Here's a big blast by Dumba. That one goes just wide. 4-on-4 for another 30 seconds. Here it comes back around. Florida with it. Cycling back, waiting for everyone to finish changing. Montour's hanging on to it. Here comes Rodriguez down the right-hand side. He's going to cut towards the middle. Drops it back. Pass across. Here comes Tkachuk. Matty T can't make the pass across. Tampa knocks it off his stick, and it rolls down to Bobrovsky. Power play. The 4-on-4s have expired. So we're back at full strength, and here comes Hagel. He's going to strip it away. Hagel coming in. His pass is intercepted. Florida with 4 wide coming down. They're going to dump this in, and everyone's going to make some changes. Here's Ekblad. A little toe drag coming through. Cannot get the shot right on. Tampa Bay Sorelli driving down. Stepping up on him. In the corner, trying to play it around. Behind the net. Florida getting it up. And here come the Panthers down the right side of the ice. Cousins. He's got a man. Stenlin going to the net. Cousins with a nice move. Shoots. And that one is tipped aside. Stenlin off the side of the net. Panthers continue to put pressure. Some shots on. They're going to keep it in. Here's a hit on Stenlin. Opozo to Cousins. Cousins cross ice. Big blast. And that one's going to go wide. I think that was blocked. And looking the way Anthony Sorelli is slow to get up. I believe he's the guy who blocked it. This one coming around to the line. Montour, little toe drag, shoots this one just wide. This getting picked up. Florida, nice little poke. They're going to put this one into the corner. These guys are doing it. We saw this earlier where Florida was caught in their own end. Now Tampa is, and they score. The Panthers take the lead. Florida Panthers. And it's going to be Brandon Montour. Montour, who puts this one home. What an absolute blast. That was spectacular. Just got to shoot that puck. Florida taking the lead.
It's going to get high, and then bodies to the net. And that's a rescue there to beat Vasilevsky.
Yeah, when you're tired, defending wide.
Vasilevsky down, looking between the legs. He's trying to see it, but this is going to go up and out of play. Wow. 3-2 Panthers with 3:20 to go. And here comes the Lightning right back. A shot right on and a nice save by Bobrovsky. Guy, how's it going? Bonjour. Welcome in. Good to see you. This is going to be an icing call against the Panthers. Wow. This was awesome. Absolutely incredible. The Panthers were being dominated for a big part of this period, and they figured out a way to come back and put this one in. That is what we love to see. That was great. Just great. Deo. Love it. Paul's going to win it. Tampa Bay throwing this towards the net. That one goes wide. Down in the corner. Florida's going to steal. There was a big hit. Puck's going to come out to Barkov. Barkov going to turn and dump this one in. Hard to believe we're almost through 2 periods, and Tampa Bay has still not taken a penalty. Outside of the 4-on-4, Florida Panthers have not had a power play. They're going to commercial break. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here tonight. Another great night of playoff hockey. If you are just coming in, again, smash that thumbs up. We're on our way to 150 likes, but hit that subscribe down below. You'll want to come back and join us, as we're going to be here all playoffs long. We'd love for you to hang out with us. We are now 12 subscribers away from our goal tonight of 750. 17,750. Hit that subscribe and share us out. We know, just like DJ said, it was hard to find the game, can't watch it on TV. Was lucky to find our stream. Share us out on your social circles, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Drop us in your circles. Let folks know we're here, and we'd appreciate it. So thank you so much. Please let me into Scotiabank Arena, and I promise I will boo them at the top of my lungs. Rockin', what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, Joe, you are very, very welcome. Welcome back, Boosterino. Welcome back. Bruce, how's it going? I don't know if I said hello already, but hello again. This has been a fun game. A fun game. I haven't looked at the hits for a while. You know what? I'm not going to do it now. I almost peaked. I'm not going to do it now. I'll wait till intermission. We'll look at what these hits are. Again, remember, Boston, Toronto setting the tone with the hits. I think game 1 in this series, they had 109 hits. So these teams just coming out and absolutely throwing them. The physicality has been huge, but so has the speed. This game, this series really has it all, which is awesome. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Let's get back in here and drop that puck. Let's get her going. Of course, Montour with the go-ahead goal.
They were tired in the seeing eye shot by Brandon Montour, but as a defender there for Perbix, if you're not sure, you don't have a high forward. If you're going to go, you got to go hard. I thought he was
no, Bruce, everybody's important. We are happy to have you along with us. Happy to have everybody here.
He's a left-handed player,
so
now you have Chernin,
absolutely. I am from Canada, yes. From the Toronto area. I do spend some time in Florida. Panthers are my second favorite NHL team. Here comes the Lightning over the line. Knocked down, can't set it up. Panthers back with it. Hedman going to dump this one in. Coming around, Ekblad trying to pick this one up. Lucas, they look pretty good. I really, really think they are going to have a great chance at doing so. Sam, do you believe victory in the Leafs on Saturday? I hope so. They need to win. Here's a shot. Another couple great blocks here by the Panthers. Boogie, what's going on? Welcome in. Some big-time blocks from the Panthers. Tampa Bay bringing it right back in. Under 2 minutes to go. Sharp angle shot. This one is knocked down.
Lawrence and Oposo with the assists on the Montour goal. We mentioned Oposo had not played.
This one coming around. Here's a quick shot. Jose with the Let's Go Cats.
Now Cirelli works the puck back around.
Thank you so much, Bruce. Big battle going on in front of the net. Duclair is like planted in there. And the Lightning are going to go to the power play. The Cats with their hitting. And Stamkos goes down. He's going to sucker in another one. DJ, the Leafs are my number one team. Leafs are my number one team. Nabby, welcome in. Born and raised a Leaf fan. I know, bring on the hate. But yeah, spent a lot of time down in Pantherland. I absolutely love going to Amaranth. It's a great building, even though they change the name of the stadium every other year. Of course, we're rocking the Verhaeghe jersey tonight. Love my boy. He's awesome. 3-1 now. Thank you, Rick. 3-1 Carolina, New York Islanders. Carolina looks so dominant in that series. So we got a face-off in the Florida zone. Gustav Forsling, he's off on a penalty. Quick shot, Lightning in a race back to pick this one up. Oh, Jose, that's what happened to me last year. They played against each other. Kucherov coming in, he's going to drop this one back. Over the line come the Lightning. Florida stopping them at the line. Under a minute to go. Last minute to play here in this period.
Blocked off by Bobrovsky. Ahead for Montour, who scored the go-ahead goal.
They're going to clear this out. I don't know. What's the sound? Oh, I wasn't sure what that button did. Last minute to play. Here we go. Thank you, Nabby. I appreciate it very much. Over the line. Hedman. Over to Kucherov. Cycling around. Long pass up the middle in front. Bobrovsky down. He makes the save. He gets knocked into. And the Panthers clear this one out and down the ice. 20 seconds to go. Nick Paul going to play this up. Panthers intercept. Here comes the Cats shorthanded. Here's a quick shot. Listerainen throwing it on net. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And there it goes. The horn goes. Second period has come to an end. What a great second period it was. You think semifinal Florida-Toronto. That would be epic. All right, let's go back over here to our intermission. There we go. Gosh, it's so slow to load. All right, we take a look at the stats right now. 22 shots for the Lightning, 20 for the Panthers. Look at those hits off the chart. Let me tilt this a little bit. There we go. Off the chart. 54 hits for Tampa Bay, 41 hits for Florida. Unbelievable. 95 total hits through 2 periods of play. That's crazy. Faceoffs are so close, 24-22. Tampa Bay 0 for 4 on the power play. Florida 0 for 0. Now, in what hockey game, on what planet, other than Toronto and Boston, do you get 4 penalties on one team, 0 on the other? That is absolutely crazy. 9 giveaways for Tampa Bay, 1 for the Panthers. 1 giveaway through 2 periods. That's amazing. 6 takeaways for Tampa Bay, 4 for the Cats. And, of course, block shots, 15-12. I'm a Washington Capitals fan, and they're on the way to getting swept. Yeah, Nabby, they are struggling. The Capitals are certainly struggling. Herman, welcome in. Awesome, great game. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Love seeing what's going on. All right, feel better, sis. I feel bad for you. Let's see. I think I missed something back up here. No, I didn't. I feel the refs are bad. It's crazy. Could you say what you think we need to do differently to even up the series with the Bruins? I feel we need funnel more shots into the net traffic. So I think what Toronto needs to do against Boston is a couple things. First, they need to not give in to the antics. They need Busto. No, we're not doing any Pokemon stuff here. We don't do Pokemon stuff. They got to start holding on to their emotions, and they've been doing a good job of that for the most part. Bertuzzi, they got to figure out something to do with Bertuzzi. He's supposed to be this big bad playoff performer. And I feel very let down by Bertuzzi. I'm not impressed with his gameplay. His passing is sloppy. He can't retrieve a puck. And he's driving me nuts. They got to figure that out. They got to figure out what is going on with Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner has been atrocious. But saying that, they've been out. Game 1 was a write-off. Forget it. They were terrible in Game 1. Game 2 was a great game. Game 3 was a great game. And truth be told, they should have won Game 3. The Oreo show, what's going on? The problem the Leafs need to sort out is their power play, right? Take the referees out of the equation. Forget the lack of calls. Forget the nonsense that's going on. They had 4 or 5 power play opportunities. They didn't score one. So Toronto needs to get their special teams in order. That will make a big, big difference in that series. So that's what I think they got to do. In this series, the Panthers are doing everything right, even though they're not getting the calls right now, even though it's been pretty bad, actually. They're playing their game. They've capitalized on the opportunities they've had. They've been able to beat Vasilevsky a couple of times with some very well-placed shots. So the Panthers right now are doing everything really, really well. Thomas, how's it going? Just opened up a Tim's Duos and got Gilmore Sundin followed by Bedard and Sasu. Nice, Thomas. Yeah, the Tim's cards are pretty good. They're a little cheaper than the regular ones, but they're pretty good. Thanks, Liam. That's how you come into a stream. Some people. I don't know their names. Montour winner. Yeah, Montour's been great. I'm a big Montour fan. I do play NHL 24. I'll be honest. I'm not overly good at it. I play the Be a Pro, and I like to have some fun. I don't go online, play anything like that. But I enjoy some NHL 24. Got out losing a cool, and Boston plays dirty, which a lot of time I feel we need to play like champions. Power play were terrible. I agree with everything you said. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate it. Marner Bertuzzi remind me of Tinker. Peter, it's been bad. It's been very bad. All special teams for Leafs are horrible. It's true, Kurt. And you know what? It wasn't long ago when they were leading the league on the power play, right? They were scoring like crazy. LS, welcome in. The Florida Panthers are up 3-2. Our scoreboard was on the fritz earlier. Let's see if it's kind of come back to reality here. If we give it a little refresh. There we go. So 3-2 is the score. Tampa Bay is in the midst of another power play. Andade, welcome in. By the way, I don't think I said hello. Not from Florida. I'm actually from just north of Toronto. I do spend some time every year down in Florida. We love it there. We're about 20 minutes away, 20 minutes, half an hour away from sunrise. So it's great. Nothing beats going over to Sawgrass for a little bit, grab some food, and then across the street for a hockey game. They do a really nice job at Amarant Arena. If you've never been to the Panther Stadium, the Amarant Arena, we did post a video. We did a live stream kind of out front of Amarant Arena, walking in through security and then up to our seats. We actually sat that one particular game on the club level. So if you've never seen the stadium, you should definitely check out that video. It's a pretty cool little walkthrough. And you can see a little bit of the inner workings of the Amarant Arena. I want Panthers all the way. Panthers to take this series, no doubt about it. Panthers, like I said, they're my number 2 team. I want them to come through. I want them to win, and they deserve it, right? They were one of the best teams in the National Hockey League this year. Passed by Toronto once with your Montreal shirt, Cappy. Yeah, big rivalry, Toronto and Montreal. And the one thing that's pretty cool, and it's probably like this about most Canadian cities, you can wear their rival shirts and not have to worry about getting into anything. You go to some of the others like Boston and wear a rival shirt down there. There might be some knuckles thrown. But up here, you can wear a Montreal shirt. You'll get some dirty looks. Maybe someone will make a comment after one too many pops. But you're probably safe. But it's always fun wearing a rival shirt, right, in the rival town. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it when you were up here. Panthers are number. Oh, boo, Onyx, boo. Isn't Toronto going to be closed due to Gardner being torn up? It's crazy what they're doing. So they're doing it in like installments. So one section, they've brought it down to 2 lanes, and they're kind of do it in sections. It's going to take like 100 years for them to finish doing the renos to the Gardner. It's ridiculous. But yeah, traffic is insane. It's funny. So Connor Dewar, obviously we acquired him at the trade deadline, new Maple Leaf. He was asked what's one of the things about Toronto coming here that he wasn't expecting and that he can't really stand. And his answer, the traffic. You know the traffic's bad when your star players take the subway because they don't want to drive. And maybe that's Marner's problem. Mitch Marner, it was, Elliot Friedman kind of broke it today. We talked about it on the stream yesterday that it was some kind of head injury, headaches or whatnot, but Elliot Friedman confirmed he's suffering from migraines, very severe headaches. The guy's on the subway system all the time. Maybe he's picked up something from the subway, which is causing him major migraines. It's crazy. What time is the game for the Leafs? So Saturday, the Leafs are at 8 o'clock. So we will be live on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern time for the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game 4. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, by the way. Appreciate it. Chaos, welcome in. So game 4 for the Panthers and the Lightning is going to be Saturday at 5 o'clock Eastern. We'll be live for that. Then we'll be live for the Leafs and Bruins, and that's going to be at 8 o'clock. So we got 2 games, 8 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And that is, that's what we got. So, again, welcome in. If you can pop in those chat messages in English, I can understand, and I'd be more than happy to respond. But welcome to the show. Appreciate you being here. Nylander hurt himself lugging his equipment into the subway. It's crazy. Yeah, so we don't really know the true story, what's going on with Nylander. All it's known is he was perfectly fine for all 82 games, and then this year he all of a sudden has playoff start, and he's suffering from migraines. Now, I've suffered from headaches before. Migraines are no joke. They can be completely debilitating. But he was out skating around. He was out taking shots. So I'm not necessarily convinced that's the case. But listen, whatever it is, and we hope he is all right, because headaches are no joke. You get a hard time from Leaf fans for being a fan? Not really, Jose. Not really. Sometimes I do. When I go to the Leaf games, I'll usually wear my Leaf jerseys and stuff. I don't like wearing my white Panthers jersey down there because if somebody's going to spill on it or whatnot, it's white. It'll stain. So I typically don't wear the jersey down there. Plus, I find it gets so hot in that stadium when you're crammed in there. So I usually just go with a T-shirt or something. Neither had migraines before the contract. Yeah, there you go. Yes, if one of the mods could let me know what that is saying, and yeah. So let me tell you this. So we actually just got some merch in. If you haven't seen it the other day, we have a store which you can get to from our website, samwellb12experience.com, or you can check out our store connected to our page. Thank you, Dallas. Our YouTube page. And some of the stuff we got is pretty cool. So I thought I'd take a moment and just show a little bit of it here. So we got our Samwell B12 little Maple Leaf hockey caps here. These are snapback hats. These are pretty sweet. I'd actually be wearing it on stream, but the under part is green, and you can tell it doesn't really show up well. So that's kind of one of our hat designs. It's pretty sweet. One of our other hat designs, which you can get it in other colors, is our logo cap. That's it in white. It also comes in other colors. So some pretty cool hat designs. But our latest design, which has just come out, our Samboni, and this is, you can get it on T-shirts, everything. So there you go. Little Samboni action. This is on the heathered gray T-shirt. There it is. So we got some merch out there. It's pretty cool stuff. Check it out through our website or through the YouTube store, the YouTube shop. And if there's anything you like, go ahead and pick it up. if you want us to show it for you, send me an email, reach out to me with a picture of you in the merch, and we'll post it on our social media. So we are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the good stuff. So check it out, and again, send me a picture of you with the merch, and we will post it. All righty. We're getting set. Great hockey game. Let me, I'm just trying to flip over here to the score. Thank you, love all the feedback. Thank you, Erica. Appreciate it. And thank you, everybody. Yeah, we got fans coming in from around the world, so we appreciate you all coming in. I know Bobrovsky, Vasilevsky draw a big crowd, so we appreciate you all being here. If you are watching over in Russia or Kazakhstan, anywhere over on that side of the world, welcome in. Thank you for coming in the chat. Unfortunately, I can't read it without the translations, so if you wouldn't mind translating it to English, I can definitely respond to you a little better. But welcome in one and all, and we appreciate you guys coming in and supporting us. Dan, enough, please. Thank you. Be respectful of all of our viewers, or Dan, you don't want to get a penalty. All right, so let me try and bring up the stats here. We wanted to look at the stats from around the playoffs. No bots, Jose. They're actually not bots. We have a lot of viewers from all over the world, so we appreciate them coming in and supporting our channel, just like the people from Canada, the United States. So we appreciate it. No worries, Dan. I don't want to have to give you a 5-minute major. All right, so here it is. Here are the stats in this playoff so far. Connor McDavid, shocker. Spoiler alert, Connor McDavid leading all skaters with 6 points so far. Brad Marchand, he's up there with 6 as well. Miami Mets, welcome in. Charles, what's up? Welcome in. Appreciate that, Erica. Thank you so much. So Connor McDavid, Brad Marchand, they are atop the leaders, 6 points. Zach Hyman with 5 points, which is, man, Zach Hyman continuing. What a season he's had. He's continuing. Cale Makar, Jake DeBrusk with 5 points as well. Zach Hyman leading all skaters in goals with 4. Adrian Kempe with 3. DeBrusk with 3. So again, Zach Hyman leading it all there. Brandon, how's it going? Kucherov needs to do hot. Kucherov needs to get going. He really, really needs to get going. Yeah, Connor McDavid, 6 assists. Listen, it doesn't matter score or don't score. He's putting up the points, which means he's creating opportunities to score, and that is super, super important. A game-winning goals, a lot of guys with 1, but Matt Tkachuk at the top of that list. Plus minus, Quentin Byfield is a +5. Jonathan Marchessault is a +4, tied with Brady Shea. On the penalty minute side, Steven Nosen, Matt Martin, and Casey Cizikas all atop that board. Nosen with 19 minutes, Martin with 16, Cizikas with 14, Chatfield with 12. There must have been a big brawl or something in that Canes Islander game, because it's all Canes and Islanders atop the penalty minute board. Your winning goaltenders right now, it's Bobrovsky with 2, Anderson with 2. But when you go to the goals against average, this is where we start to see the true stats. Crichton, how's it going? Welcome in. Good night, Saul. Brian, so your favorite team is the Panthers. Brian, they are my second favorite team. Toronto Maple Leafs are my top team. It is the Panthers that are my number 2 team. Bobrovsky, fantastic. I mean, it's a battle of 2 absolutely spectacular keepers tonight in Bobrovsky and Vasilevsky. And man, if you can, let's ask this question before we start going into the goaltender stats. Let's see, who would you pick if you were building a team right now? You were an expansion team and you had to pick a goaltender, Bobrovsky or Vasilevsky. Who would be your choice? Which would you pick to kind of build your team around, Bobrovsky or Vasilevsky? I'll let you know my opinion in a moment, but I'm curious your thoughts. And while those thoughts are coming in, Again, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up for me. Vasilevsky, Vass is younger. Brian's going with Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky. Oh, pretty even. It's pretty even. Bobo, another vote for Bobo. Bobo because Vass is on and off. Interesting. So it's actually pretty even. It's very, very split. Very interesting. Vassy is the same as Samsonov. Bobo is better. Very interesting. So I'll be honest. I also am a Bobrovsky fan. I know Bobrovsky's older, and I think he's making a little bit more money. But it's a really good debate, a really good decision. All right, let's get ready. Let's see who's going to be the better goaltender. Let's get set for period number 3. Thank you guys for playing along. Here we go. Again, welcome one, welcome all. Period number 3. Hope Winnipeg win. Yeah, John, they need to. I thought they were going to take that second game, but it just didn't work out for them. Noah, welcome in. Another vote for Bobo.
Ekblad fires up the boards. And now Stenlund, who played well on the penalty kill, pushing it ahead to Luostarinen. Here's Stenlund.
Here's another shot. Vassy's going to stop that. He's going to play it. Bobo has it. I think Vassy has the oversized equipment. Bobo stops that behind the net, going to play it ahead. And I think, while both these teams had unbelievable talent up front, it's these goaltenders that have stolen the show. Tampa Bay, I don't think wins back-to-back cups if it's not for Vasilevsky. Florida last year doesn't go to the finals if it wasn't for Bobrovsky. Right, well, let's go. Thank you, Dallas. Appreciate the translations. Hayden, that's easy. Jack Campbell. No. Digging it around side of the net, trying to scope this out. Kulikov and Ekman-Larsson in the corner. Hagel was tying it up. Barkov comes away with it. Sasha Barkov going to play this one up. Here comes Tarasenko. Tarasenko hold to his knees, back up. Down in the corner. Trying to bring this one around. Let's see if Florida will get a power play at all in this period. In the corner, little cross check there by Tarasenko. He gets away with one. Fans are out booing already. In this game, Kucherov just has 1 assist. It's his 3rd assist of the playoffs, but he's got 1 assist. Vesting, welcome in.
I don't think so, Kenny. Winds the puck around. No?
John B., hello there. Here comes Tampa Bay hitting that line, dumping it in. RJ, welcome in. Thank you. Yes, unfortunately, we heard the news today. We honored Bob Cole earlier today during the stream. Playing this one around. Florida, long pass. It's going to come out. It's going to fall right to Carter Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe stops. He's going to put a little move, tried to flip it over. This is going to be knocked down out of the air. It's a high stick. Now Tampa touches it. This one coming around. Banging and crashing. Florida in the corner taking on 2 Tampa Bay Lightning players. Lightning coming away with it. Dumba up the right side of the ice. Now they're going to play this one back, slowing things down. Oh, Craigton, you didn't hear? Yeah, very unfortunate. Bob Cole, the age of 90, passed away last night. Luostarinen trying to get it out, can't do it. Holding it up on the inside. If you're just coming in, welcome in. We're 10 likes away from 150, so hit that thumbs up for us. And we're 4 subscribers away from our goal for today, so make sure you hit that subscribe. Here comes a long pass. Kulikov going to knock this one right back down. No icing called, so Vasilevsky's going to come out and move this one around. Here comes Tampa Bay.
Chasing after the puck, pokes it into the corner. He and Ekman-Larsson come together.
Referee, get out of the way. I can't see. Florida playing this up along the boards. Mock going to cut it off. And here comes Kulikov. Kulikov back with it. He's going to flip this one up. Down into the neutral zone. Panthers with it. Coming through. Quick shot by Lawrence. That's going to be blocked and knocked to the side. Just Too Creative. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to our community. We are happy to have you. It's coming all the way back.
Here comes Mikkola. Just over 4 minutes.
Oh, Craigton, just hit the refresh, and it will retally for you. YouTube did something funny with the likes where it doesn't show it on an ongoing basis, but if you hit the refresh, you'll see the new total. Ted, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Much appreciated. Welcome to our channel. Montour watching the Tampa Bay Lightning player. Cutting around. Here's Braden Point trying to make a shot. And a nice block by Tarasenko. Big rebound coming out. Tampa with a shot. And Bobrovsky making an excellent save. Good night, bud. Sergei Bobrovsky standing tall. Noah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Time is going to start ticking for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Desperately trying to get back into this game. Under 18 Canada 6, Sweden 3. Thank you, Dallas. Go Canada, go. Thank you, Bastarino, hitting those subscribes. It helps us out so much. Here comes the Panthers. They're going to bring this one out over the red line, rolling it down. Lusterainen's going to go in there after it. He can't pick it off from Dumba. Oh, there's a big hit. Hands coming up high there. Dumba getting them up. Trying to come around. Stenlund can't knock it down. Rodriguez going in the corner. Got to tag up. Florida walking in over the line. Drops to the point. Here's Forsling with a shot. Vasilevsky made a nice stop with the blocker. It's there in front. And they can't put it in. Tampa Bay is going to come away with this puck. Hagel, he comes out, gets checked. Where's the puck? Oh, it's back in the Florida end. Thank you, cameraman. Going to dump this one in. Back to pick it up in the corner. Cooper is still behind the Lightning bench. Bobrovsky's side of the net going to play it off the glass. That's going to come all the way out. Tampa back at their own blue line. They're going to start to work this run forward. Chernik playing it up. Going to be dumped in the corner. Here comes Chaffee. He's going in here after it against Kulikov. Ekman Larson in there. Lundell coming back to help as Nick Paul comes in as well. Still digging for it. Nick Paul's going to dig this one free. Paul, what an excellent job. Great work. Jose, they do a real tough, they're a real tough team.
Now Tkachuk clears the puck out. Kulikov with it for Florida.
Florida, wholesale line changes. Tampa Bay with this puck. This is going to be knocked down on Bobrovsky again. You're passing through Tampa Bay. Oh, I hope you enjoy the Tampa area.
Yeah, to kind of quote our friend Eddie Olczyk.
Down low, Florida coming in. They're going to bang and crash in here. Mikkola trying to hold the line. Cousins coming in. They can't contain it. Tampa Bay, long pass. That one is picked off by Cousins. Only temporary, though. Ronnie, how's it going? Welcome in.
They change momentum. They come up with a big goal. I mean, there's other ways. Big save, good shift where you spend time in the offensive zone, but Florida's found a way to weather the storm that was there in the second period and got this game back on the
pass across. Coming through, driving in. Shot in front. That one is steered aside. Max, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you, Ronnie, hitting that like button. Appreciate it. That's right. Smash that like, smash that subscribe. Cosmic, welcome back. Here comes Florida. 12.5 minutes to go. Panthers coming in, stopping, spinning. Reinhart passing it off into the high slot. Here's a shot for Hagee. Big juicy rebound. A shot goes just wide. This one coming all the way down the ice. Forsling back to pick this one up. He's going to turn and send it all the way back in for Hagee. Cross ice pass off the skate. Tkachuk with a nice shot. Vasilevsky made the save. Florida going to hammer this one right back in. Tkachuk is going to turn. He's going to go in here. Tampa Bay going to work this up. Florida making some changes. Here comes Tampa Bay over the line, putting it across, dropping it in the high slot, coming back. Puck is loose. McCullough's going to play this one up. Nice defensive play. Here comes Sternlin. He's going to drop it off to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe with a shot. Ooh, didn't miss by much. Didn't miss by much. Yeah, John, they're real quiet. Real quiet.
I think Stenlin's been really good, particularly on the penalty kill. I thought he was
this one off the boards, trying to move this one around.
But clearly, he's elevated his play here tonight, as well as Lundell, who had a real nice assist on the first goal of the hockey game, and Tkachuk's goal.
Yeah, Stenlin's found a role here, good in faceoffs as well.
They've had only one stoppage over the first 9 minutes of the period. Puck out in front, and Bobrovsky able to poke it out of trouble. Puck kept in the zone by the Lightning. Here's Chafee into the slot. And now the Panthers able to clear. Puck sent along by Luostarinen.
This is coming all the way down. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's coming alone. Barkov with a shot. Nice save there.
Side, Jody.
Yeah, and everybody in the building thinking that shot was coming, and then somehow he reeled it back, and you're right.
Michelle, how's it going? Welcome in. Go Cats, go. Panthers playing a great game.
Now Janot and Cousins. Puck bounces into the slot. Score!
They score. Nick Cousins.
4-2 Florida.
Save on Matthew Tkachuk, on Alexander Barkov to keep it a 1-goal deficit, but Florida just continues. They just continue to come at you. And this was a save a few minutes ago on Tkachuk. But Florida, as I mentioned, they just continue to come at you. Pucks get deep. And much like
big time goal from an unlikely source.
The puck pops out in front. Lawrence just touches it.
Lawrence putting this one in.
Yeah, he didn't
the bottom 6 of the Panthers coming through big time. Huge goal.
Spins his way. He's right on top of it. And you can see the celebration. These guys to my left.
Boy, oh boy, when you get depth scoring, that is absolutely massive.
Of the Panthers, and you mentioned Lawrence.
10 minutes to go. Tampa Bay now down by 2.
And they have come up huge. Lawrence with an assist on the Montour goal. It's his first career playoff goal in 18 games. He only scored 1 during the regular season in 38 games for Florida.
Incredible. And you know, your stars are going to push you through a series, but in moments like this, you get the 4th and 3rd line, the depth to score. It adds another level to that group, and Florida here, they're buzzing to my left.
It's almost impossible to lose when you.
So Cousins and Forsling picking up the assists.
When you get it, oftentimes it's a good indication that you're going to win a hockey game. And I just love the straightforwardness of Florida, right? They don't mess around. Pucks get deep, they get the fortunate bounce, but they play it the right way. I mean, they don't mess around.
Not looking good.
Plays when they're not there.
I kind of wanted Tampa Bay to win the series. Wait a second, Ronnie, you're assuming Boston is going to win? Here comes Tampa Bay, a shot and a big shot block there. That's going to come out and all the way down the ice. Yeah, Jamal, the Panthers jumping up to a big lead here. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome in. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up for us. You're doing an excellent job. And, of course, smash that subscribe. Now we're 9 away from 760. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe.
They have just been out and it's shift after shift, kind of chasing those shifts.
Tampa Bay stick handling around. They're going to bring this one right back in over the line. We are your source for all your NHL playoff coverage. We'd love for you to come back and hang with us.
Down to 8.5 remaining.
Here's Barkov going to kick it out. 8.5 now. Here comes Tarasenko. Great feed, putting it across Reinhart. Down in the corner, going to kick this one out. Vasilevsky had to be sharp there. Barkov in the corner. And again, the Florida Panthers having a fantastic game. They have not had a power play. They have not had a power play in this game. They're going to go to commercial break. Again, I repeat, the Florida Panthers have scored 4 without having a power play. The officials have been meh, but boy, oh boy, it is outstanding to see what they're doing. I feel Florida is one of the best puck retrieval teams. I would agree with you there, Bruce. They are looking real good. They do a great job in doing that. For all those that are coming in that we haven't met yet, welcome in. My name is Sam. This is the Sam Welby 12 Experience. We love our hockey. We are a hockey channel. We are from just outside of Toronto. We love our Leafs. We love our Panthers, but we just love hockey. So we're calling game after game after game. We have been here every single night since the playoffs started last Saturday. We had 2 games on Saturday. I don't even know what we did on Sunday. All I know is we've been here every single night. 1 game, 2 games. We've been bringing it all. Of course, our next doubleheader is on Saturday. 2 big games, the Leafs in Boston, Game 4, and then the Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay Lightning, Game 4. Pardon me. Will the Panthers be looking for a sweep on Saturday, or will it just be a stepping stone game? It could be an elimination one. It is going to be real exciting. So welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. And again, we'd love for you to hang out with us more and more. Not only do we do lives all playoff long, we have tons of shorts that we've posted. We've got fights, we've got big hits, we've got great saves, great goals. When we're done here tonight, go to our main YouTube page, the Sam Welby 12 Experience, and check out some of our shorts and some of our videos. We'd love your feedback on what you like, what you don't like. So feel free to drop us a note, leave a comment, and we're happy to gear the content more towards what you, the viewer, want to see. We also have a website that has all of our social media. If you go to samwelby12experience.com, you can find out where to find us on all other platforms. So here we go. After commercial break, we are right back in it. Let's go. And of course, they're going to put it up and over. Just as we get back into it, they dump it at a play. So while we're talking, waiting for the next face-off, to let you know, since you're chatting along with us, you're earning points. Just by chatting, you can check your points anytime by doing !points. And then like I did, you can do !redeem, and then certain commands to bring up Panther graphics, Lightning graphics, Leaf graphics, Boston graphics. There's lots. Bolts are too sloppy to win, Leonard. They are playing a little sloppy. They're trying to settle things down. And there is our snail mail address. If you want to send us something through snail mail, you absolutely can reach us that way. And the address is there in the chat. Oh, and Gina, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. I try my best. Here they come around in the corner. You think the Panthers? I think the Panthers will win this for sure. But I always think the Panthers are going to win. Coming around, Tampa Bay with it. 7:15 to go. 7:15 to go. Florida going to put this one back in. Vasilevsky going to play this one around.
Let's go.
Panthers are serious contenders. Hayden, that's funny. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Golf Ghoul, appreciate it.
As the Lightning ice the puck, you want a Calder Cup.
We got an icing call. Golf Ghoul, I have to ask, are you just a golf fan, or do you play? Are you good? I love golf. Can't wait for the weather to turn around so I can get out and tear up the courses. Tear up because I'm not very good, but I love going out to hack around. We got a face-off just to the side. Both. Nice. Off the draw, Florida's going to win it. They're going to roll this back down in the corner. Under 7 to go. Hedman's going to play it up to Kucherov. Kuch, he takes a hit. He can't get it out. Here for the Panthers, 17 last year playoffs. Love the commentary. Thank you, Planet Paul. I recognize the name. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. Vasi's going to hang on to it again. A couple Panthers buzzing around the net. Right, Trident. So the Panthers, they've done it all. And again, Panthers have not had a power play tonight. There has been no penalty called on the Tampa Bay Lightning outside of one, but it was roughing between Tampa and Florida. So it was a 4-on-4. Florida has not had a power play in this hockey game, which is absolutely mind-blowing. It's so hard to believe. But it's been a great game. We've been looking at the stats all night long. Panthers are ahead in shots, 30-25. Lightning ahead in the face-off circle, almost 56%. The hits, though, holy hits, Batman. 73 hits for the Lightning, 60 hits for Florida. 73-60. That is incredible. That is a very high-hitting game. Block shots, 17 block shots for the Panthers, 14 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Love these stats. It is really awesome to see how well these two teams are really playing. Jeff says, just go all Canadian teams. Yeah, it would be nice to see a Canadian team get there. Let's go Panthers. Let's go Leafs. Hopefully it's a must-win game for the Leafs on Saturday. They're trying to tie that series up 2-2. Let's take a quick look. What's going on? Carolina. Oh, Carolina. Islanders are making it close. 3-2 now. 3-2. Carolina over the Islanders. The Islanders, they're pushing a comeback. Brock Nelson has scored from Palmieri and Pulock. Pierre Engvall had the second goal for the Islanders. So 3-2, Carolina hanging on. Excuse me. So let's get this one going. Just coming back from commercial break. They're live in Tampa Bay tonight and Saturday. Here we go. Scramble draw. Rodriguez can't come up with it. Chernik is there. Cirelli is there as well. This one going to bounce around behind Vasilevsky, coming around the other side. Florida trying to hold the line. They do temporarily. Now Tampa plays it out. One-on-one. Here's a little toe drag and a shot. Nice save. Bobrovsky as Yzerman coming through, pulling a nice shot off. If you didn't hear the news as well, big news. The NHL announced today, especially up in Canada, Monday night games will now be available on Amazon Prime. Amazon getting in the hockey game, and the rumor is when the Rogers NHL media deal ends that Amazon wants to buy into it. But the deal is officially done in Canada. Monday night hockey games now available on Amazon Prime, and that will be starting next season. So that's pretty big news. Here they come across. One-timer by Stamkos. He fans on it. That one goes into the corner. This one coming through, stolen by Florida. If the Panthers win against the Leafs, who'd you cheer for? So, Bustarino, I would be cheering for Toronto, because Toronto is my number one team. But I'm still happy if the Panthers go on and move through. And what I do when they play each other is I rotate hat and jersey. So the home team, I wear the jersey of the home team. I wear the hat of the away team. So we do a little Leaf Panther crossover.
That's what I talked about earlier in the game.
They'll be chanting, we want Florida. Oh, golf goal. I don't know if they would make that mistake again. That was crazy last year.
DNA of that top line to really do it. Aside from
here comes Tampa Bay. They're starting to get low on the shot clock time. 5.5 minutes to go. 5.5 to go here in period number 3. And Florida's up by 2. Panthers going to clear this one out of their own end. Chernik, he's going to bring this one right back in. Taking a look, pass across in front, shooting, scores, Nick Paul. There you go. Craigton, just be careful not to post it until we call it. But 4-3, 4-3, yikes. So there was a chance coming in. Tampa Bay, we've got to make sure this one wasn't offside or anything. They had one called back already. But this one, Bobrovsky goes down. Duclair with a nice pass across. And it's Nick Paul who goes up and over the shoulder. We've been talking about how much of an impact Nick Paul has had and how Anthony Duclair has had on this team. And here we go. They've just brought it within one. Lots of time left to go. Again, no power plays Florida has had. So will Tampa Bay take a penalty here in the last 5 minutes of this hockey game?
Down into the Florida zone, retrieved by Ekblad.
Nick Paul from Anthony Duclair.
Puck now played by Hedman back in his own zone. Here's Chafee back behind the play. A couple of players going at it.
There's Chernak and Louis Serene and tangled up.
Barkov with the puck down for Florida.
And Chernak gets added an assist as well.
Stripped from him by Eyssimont.
Here they come. Hagel outside the line. Going to flip this one in the corner. Coming in, Eyssimont with a nice shot and a nice save. Melatonin, what's going on?
And this will be an icing call against Florida.
Icing against Florida. 4:05 to go. Period number 3. It's a 1-goal hockey game. This has been a great game. Back and forth. Excellent pace. Excellent action. Stam, right now the Panthers are up 2-0. So the Panthers are up 2-0 in this series. Both goaltenders playing well. Bobrovsky, Vasilevsky. Reinhart versus Stamkos. Stamkos is going to win it. Kuch helps it. Dumba shoots. Bobrovsky. What a save. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Bobo's slow to get up. He really stretched that leg out far. And the Panther players came over looking concerned. He was a little slow to turn and get up. Wow. They're going to go to another commercial break as Nick Paul. Holy moly. He just came through and made it super, super close. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. If you're just coming in for the conclusion, or at least what we think this conclusion may be, welcome. My name is Sam. We're happy to have you along for the ride. We are here almost every single day bringing you playoff action. We have a double header coming up on Saturday. It's going to be a ton of fun. And we got to see what the games are going to be going into next week. Bobo's okay. He was a little slow getting up, but he's okay. As you're coming in, again, you're doing a great job with those thumbs up. We're starting to get close to 200 likes. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, click that thumbs up. Let's get close to 200. And then, of course, hit that subscribe as well. You guys have done a great job subscribing all night long. But hit that subscribe. Be part of our community. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. Set your notifications so when we go live, you know we're live and you can come and join us. Calling it 4-4, going to overtime. Wow, Hayden's also picking overtime. Very interesting. They went to overtime just the other night. Calling Braden Point to score for overtime. You know, that was one of the keys, was who's going to make the next big play. Who's going to get it done? There, Gerard is dropping all of our custom emojis. You too can get access to all of our custom emojis simply by becoming a channel member. So if you want to become a channel member, just hit the little super chat sign and you should see a little button to join, and I'll bring you all the membership information. We got 4 different membership levels available. Brian, what's going on? 5-3 Panthers. Let's see. JDA, welcome in. No overtime allowed. Grizzly, what's going on? Thank you for hitting that subscribe buttons. Open Ice Hits with Scotty2 Hockey. Great name. Love it. But thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Angina, we are live almost every night, not every game, because there's a lot of overlap and whatnot. Here they come back to the line. Down around, digging in the corner. This is going to come. No, I thought it came out. It did not. Tampa was able to hold it in. Now the Panthers going to get this one out and down the ice. Hedman is back. It's an icing call. So this coming all the way back. Florida needs to stay composed. Let's go Panthers. Make the rats rain. CA, what's going on? Florida will win this series. Mr. Cherry making an appearance. Love that, Don Cherry. Here's Dumba with a shot, gets knocked down in front. Reinhart going to pick it up. He's going to play this to Tarasenko. He slides it in. Barkov going in on the forecheck. Tampa Bay going to turn and come back the other way. Here they come. Big hit in the corner. Florida clearing this all the way down yet again. Tkachuk steals, coming in front. Verhaeghe coming so close. A great steal by Matty Tkachuk. Verhaeghe going to keep this one in. Goes down low. Tkachuk lets it go. Far side. Florida going to kick it down low. Still with it. Verhaeghe cycling it down. Tkachuk behind the net. He's going to come up to Montour. Montour. He's going to play it in the corner. Nice job. Verhaeghe, no, he can't keep it in. Montour going to bring this back. Here's Mikkola. Mikkola going to play this one up. They're just going to clear this one in. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 2:35 to go. When does Vasilevsky head to the bench? Listerainen going to knock this one down. He's going to put this one right back in. Florida doing an excellent job. This coming down. Toronto. Florida going to play this one just inside the line. I see the blue of Tampa Bay and Toronto immediately pops into my head. Here's a pass up. Long pass, Tampa Bay. Going to bring this in. Kucherov over the line. Drops it off for Hagel. Hagel the bagel. He's going to pass it around. Florida's going to steal. They're going to intercept. Here comes the Panthers. Barkov into the Tampa Bay Lightning zone. Barkov, nice move. Driving towards the net. And he can't get the shot on. Here comes Tampa Bay back the other way. 1:45. Vasilevsky heads to the bench. We got an empty net situation. Florida's going to steal. They're going to go along the boards. They can't get it out. Lightning hold this one in. Side. Back to the line. And they steal again. Florida steals. They got an empty net. Here it comes. Over to Tarasenko. Tarasenko. He shoots. Great save. Stamkos. Stamkos is down. He's slow to get up. Stamkos went in like a goalie position and made a great save on Tarasenko. This coming around down in the corner being held up. Empty net. 1:10 to go. 1:10 to go. Stamkos may have just saved this game if the Lightning can score. Hagel going to dig this one out. Coming around to the side. Stamkos with it. He's going to play this back down low. Down around. In front. Look out. Intercepted. Florida's going to clear. And again, Tampa Bay has not taken a penalty all game, which is a travesty in its own. Long pass up. Here comes Point. Point's going to dump this in. 40 seconds to go. Panthers going to flip it up. And they can't hold the line. Here comes Florida. It's Matt Tkachuk with an empty net. And he scores. Matt Tkachuk with the empty net is going to put this one away. Matt Tkachuk puts this one away. Great job. They came close. They had their opportunities. But my God, Stamkos, I thought, had this one stopped. He made a great play, but Florida, relentless in their own zone, intercepting pucks, picking over pucks. And again, Keith Tkachuk, for his second of the game, puts this one in the empty net with 20 seconds to go. 5-3 Florida Panthers. Bobrovsky going to play this one around behind. Florida going to clear again. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Saturday is Elimination Day. Make sure you're subscribed, set your notifications. We're going to be live on Saturday at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. It's going to be Elimination Day as the Panthers are going to look to sweep the Tampa Bay Lightning. Saturday, 5. Did I say Keith Tkachuk? Matt Tkachuk. Matthew, not Keith. That's funny. The Lightning dynasty is over. Florida Panthers take this one 5-3. Again, Saturday, 5 o'clock, Elimination Day. Make sure you subscribe so you can join us for that one. You know we'll be there. The Panthers win. The Panthers win. 5-3 is the final. Here are your goal scores. Matthew Tkachuk from Lundell and Verhaeghe, Stamkos from Hedman and Kucherov, Mott from Jeannot, Sam Reinhart from Tarasenko and Montour, Montour from Lorentz and Pozo, Lorentz from Cousins and Forsling, Paul from Duclair and Chernik, then Matt Tkachuk into the empty net. That is unassisted. Your total shots on net, it is the following. Let me turn that off. There we go. 31 for Florida, 29 for the Lightning. The Lightning 55.9% in the faceoff circle. 4 power plays for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They could not score on the power play. The Florida Panthers, 0 power plays, which is ridiculous. 84 hits for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Wow. 84 hits for the Lightning. That's massive. 64 hits for the Florida Panthers. 15 block shots for the Lightning. 17 block shots for the Panthers. And then if we take a look down at the giveaways, 14 giveaways for the Lightning. That was a big problem for them, especially down the stretch. 4 giveaways for the Panthers. There's about 10 minutes left in the Islander game. Let's switch over and we can do a little coverage of the Islanders. Let's see if we can pull this up here real quickly. I also want to mention our partner channel, the Florida Park Explorers. I believe they are live in the parks right now at this time. Let's see where they are up to, and then we can share our link so you can join in with them as well if they're still live. Let's see. And I'm going to bring up both things. They are still live. So Florida Park Explorers are live in the Magic Kingdom tonight. Shopping, fireworks, all kinds of fun. Go on over to the Florida Park Explorers. Tell them Sam sent you. Go Florida, go. Let them know the Panthers won, and we're going to join in there a little bit. But there's a link to our partner channel, the Florida Park Explorers. Let's bring this. Oh, why is this being so silly? We want to see if we can bring up here a little bonus coverage. The Hurricanes and the Islanders. So give me just a moment to get this one up and running here, and we'll bring you the bonus. Here we go. Let's see. All right, they're at commercial break. So as soon as they return, we will jump in and get this one going. So bear with me 1 second. Got to make some changes here. There we go. We'll bring that score up. And we'll get ready to bring this up. Nicola, how's it going? Tampa looks like they have accepted their fate. You see a sweep coming. William, Lightning in 4. You mean Lightning will be swept in 4? Or Lightning will win the next 4? It's going to be interesting to see what they can do. The Lightning, they are on the ropes. He has been. Kucherov has been a disappointment. He's been nowhere to be found. All right. So we're just waiting for this to come in. I expected Kucherov to do more. Who would win the playoffs? I think right now, I think the New York Rangers, it's going to be the Rangers versus the Oilers. That's my final prediction. And I'm not sure, to be honest, between those two teams. All right, let's bring this in. Again, we got some bonus coverage here. The Islanders and the Hurricanes. See what happens to close this one out.
Full delay, but Aho wins it clean. Back for Shea. Shea, his shot snapped. That'll be deflected over the glass into the netting.
Even though the Islanders get a stick on that, boy, did the Wingers ever dive in there to even create Shea's ability to get to the middle of the rink for the opportunity. Both Gensel and Svechnikov, they got to dive in to help Aho out, and they did. Hopefully they do it again.
Offensive zone draw. We'll do it again. Now Jake Gensel will have to help out Sebastian Aho by taking the faceoff check.
This is where you anticipate a loss.
And Aho dives in after it, and a sharp angle shot that Varlamov had to be ready for. That's what you were talking about.
Aho knew that they were going to, Gensel, no disrespect, was going to lose the draw. He turned it into a win.
Well, you said no disrespect, so therefore, no disrespect. Now Varlamov almost has it chopped away by Svechnikov. Up for Lee. Now Pajot. Back for Anders Lee. The Islander captain winds it in the Hurricane zone. Frederick Anderson. He tries to clear. Kept in by Pulick. Sent out in front. Lee absorbs the hit there by D'Angelo. Carolina can clear. Gensel eases this one down the ice. Will this make it for icing? No, it won't. So Carolina can completely change.
Tony D'Angelo has given Tim Gleason and Rod Brindamore everything that you would hope for stepping into the lineup.
Chatfield sidesteps a hit. Puck bounces behind the Kings net. Orlov to it. Trying to get a stick to it and clear it is Martinook. Stahl fights for it. Palmieri's in there. They come back for Orlov. Quick for Chatfield. Chatfield moving the legs. Hard rim through the Islanders zone. Dobson fumbles with it a touch. Stahl's allowed to get a big hit on Nelson. Orlov with a keep.
3-2 Carolina Hurricanes trying to fend off the Islanders.
Senses for it. Stahl uses that rangy stick. He'll get it to Martinook. Chatfield was going to go for a change. Realized that he can keep it in the zone, so he will. Now Chatfield heads off. Martinook to Jarvis. Heads up play there by Jalen Chatfield. But the Islanders will get to this puck. And finally, Bashing plays it around Orlov.
Call the doctor. You need more of that. Shifts like that with the lead. That's Carolina Hurricanes hockey right there.
7:30 left here in the third period. Hurricanes lead 3-2. Brent Burns. He tries to shove one out in front. Horvat gets to it. Fighting after it is Natchez. Islanders will get to it. Matt Barzal through the neutral zone into the Canes end. Drop back. That shot's deflected by Pelech out in front. And a great stick out in front by Jesperi Kotkaniemi on Cizikas. Now the Islanders keeping it in. Barzal.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Good night, Joey. Yeah, good night, all. If you don't want to stick around, that's cool. We're just doing a little bonus coverage here. Let me switch sources here so I can get it a little bit better real time. I know this is a bit delayed. Give me a moment. There we go. Tipped right on. Nice save. Now I can actually see what's happening. Call this one a little bit. Islanders going to play this one across. Here they come. Down in the corner. Islanders going to pick it up. Side of the net. Trying to play this one through.
Exactly. Keep it simple. Here's Dobson. Swings it over. Romanov.
Back to the line. Cross ice. Islanders pressing. Islanders shooting. What a stop.
What a save by Anderson. On his side.
Freddie Anderson has been stellar. Makes a huge save. They're going to go to commercial break. I'm going to see if we can update some of our stream here. Bear with me. All right, so we're going to stick with this for a little bit longer. We're going to see what's going to come out of this 3-2 Islanders. They're playing real well. I don't think anybody searching for the Islanders game is not going to find us because we have obviously the stream is set up for the Panthers Lightning, but I don't mind giving you guys and gals some bonus coverage here as long as you're interested. So we'll hang out and listen along. The Hurricanes, they are looking to go up 3-0 as well in this series. The Islanders fighting to stay alive again. Another must-win game. Another must-win game. The Islanders have had chances, right? They've been playing great. They've been doing really well. They've been pressing. Can't take anything away from them. So here we go. They are back. Let's bring this up. Bonus coverage. Carolina Islanders, 5:35 to go. Anderson going to make a save and hang on to that one.
Our NFL draft coverage continues tomorrow here on ESPN2, ABC, and the NFL Network, 7 Eastern, with the second and third rounds. You can always watch it on ESPN.
So what we'll do is we'll stick around with this. If the Carolina Hurricanes score a go-ahead goal, we'll say goodnight. But if the Islanders tie it up, we'll stick around. Yeah, I agree, Road Warriors. They need a couple more pieces. Here's Dobson. Going to play this up, intercepted, and this is going to be taken out. All the way down the ice. Stahl going in there after it. He's going to come away with it. Stahl hanging on to it. 30 shots to 22 in favor of the Islanders.
Looking to get possession there, but it's Barzal. He's playing a lot this third period. Patrick Waugh needs a goal.
Matty Barzal, one of the greats. Love Barzal. Dances Life, hello, welcome in. BCHL, welcome.
Good hard play by Brett Burns.
We're in a little bonus coverage here.
Rookie team is in part of 2 Jennings trophies.
Rod, what's up? Thank you.
Anaheim and here in Carolina.
Here comes the Islanders walking in.
And now maybe saving the best for last. His finest moment as a pro. He's been red hot.
Cycling this around. Here comes Carolina. Big hit going to be taken down.
4.5 to go.
Islanders on the move.
Running out of time. Down 2-0 and down 3-2 here at home. In game 3, John Butchergrass, Kevin Weeks, and Blake Bolton.
This is going to be played up, chipped in. The race is on.
Working on Chatfield.
Big collision down in Carolina's zone. Islanders with it. Back to Dobson at the line. Dobson shoots. And Freddie's going to grab that and hang on. 4:03 to go. Here in some bonus coverage. So this is an absolute doozy of a game right now.
Game 3 between Winnipeg.
You know what? I should see if I can change our title so people can find us.
Los Angeles Kings. That was a great game yesterday. Absolutely. Up in Edmonton. Wow, was that entertaining, going all the way into overtime. Ange the Giant, the hero. Massive.
4:03 to go. Pajot, good face-off guy, will try to win this from Stahl. 2 pros, eyeball to eyeball. Again, 50-50, poked by Burns, and he gets it by Pulla. Good hard pressure by Burns, who steps up. There's Jarvis, so responsible. Coming back defensively, but he loses it. Now he'll chase it down. He's got Martinook. Martinook gathers the puck in. Trying to beat 2 Islanders, can't do it.
Good job. Good job by Pulla closing him off there, Bucci.
Absolutely.
Really good job.
He's played heavy minutes tonight.
Yes, he has.
Pajot gets through everybody. Can't get by Shea, and Gensel chops it out. Here comes Svechnikov. Svechnikov makes a move. Shot stuck by Dobson and into the netting.
Good speed there by Svechnikov, who has 2 assists so far and has come all the way back from ACL reconstruction surgery. And that was a nice one-on-one matchup with him and Dobson. Dobson eventually getting that deflection up into the netting.
15th time in franchise history, Isles down 2-0 in the best of 7. They're 3-11 in those situations. Last time they came back down 2-0 in a best of 7. 84 conference finals against the Montreal Canadiens. They would go on to lose in the Stanley Cup final to Mark Messier and the Edmonton Oilers. That would end their streak of 4 straight. And the Canadiens would win the Stanley Cup 2 years later. With that guy behind the Islander bench.
As a rookie.
As a young goaltender.
As a rookie.
The connective tissue of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Awarded this year on ABC. Orlov backhands up to Gensel. And here comes Gensel with Svechnikov, and now they'll just make the smart choice under 3 minutes to go.
And Varlamov had a notion. He was halfway to the bench, but he thought better of it to recover, so keep an eye on him here. Now I think he's going.
Here we go, 2:47 to go.
To go up 3-0, win a best-of-7 playoff series 98% of the time in NHL history. Only a few have come back.
We are in bonus coverage right now.
That's right. They got to get going northbound here, the Islanders. They're just killing the clock right now. And you got to credit the forecheck of the Carolina Hurricanes there.
They have the personnel to pull Varlamov. Here they go.
Here they come. Driving in, trying to get in there. Islanders with it. They're coming around. Stolen points. What's going on? Welcome in. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining us for some bonus coverage.
Great read by Varlamov. So you can see he's been given some autonomy.
Yes.
And the decision here, which I think is very, very intelligent of Patrick Law.
Good decision and the right one, and they have plenty of time.
Here they come. Islanders are still on the tear.
Extra attacker on. Pulock
Side of the net, cross ice. Here's a blast. Just wide.
That was Dobson. Engvall to the net. Bounces free. Shea knocked down. Chipped out. Empty net for the Hurricanes to put this game away. Islanders desperately in need of a tie. Down 2-0 in the series. Engvall. Here's Horvat. Goes back to Riley. Dobson waiting for the one-timer. Gets it. Wrist shot through traffic just wide. Anders Lee.
Empty net. It's an empty net. Coming through. If you're just joining us, it's bonus coverage. 3-2. All the way down the ice.
Slow it down.
70 seconds to go in regulation.
Here we go. 1:05 to go. Islanders coming in. They shoot. That one's going to go just wide. Carolina picking this one up. They're sending this down around. Here's Aho. Aho stealing. Aho coming in. He gets taken into the boards. Welcome in if you're just joining us. Here they come. Over the line, sending it around. Carolina. They can't get it out. Aho, he's going to flip this one out. 40 seconds, under 40 seconds to go. Here come the Islanders looking to move this one around. Drop pass, coming right up the gun. 30 seconds to go. Carolina steals, turnover. Carolina walking in. Oh, what a play by Carolina. Holy moly. This is going to come out and down the ice. Islanders 17 seconds away from what we don't want to talk about. They're going to shoot and dump this one in. They're exhausted. Carolina picking it up. Big collision. It comes to the line. Now they bring this one out. This coming out and over the line. If you're just coming in and joining us, this game is done. Thank you for coming in. Bonus coverage. 3-2. The Carolina Hurricanes go up, and they take it 3-2. They go up 3-0. This was some bonus coverage as we were covering the Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning. Florida won to go up 3-0. And here it goes, Carolina 3-0 as well. Both series up 3-0. If you're just coming in, hit that subscribe for us. Join us for more Stanley Cup action. Thank you for being here. I hope you've enjoyed all of our streams today. Thank you to our mods. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for our channel members, our gifters. Thank you to this community for being absolutely amazing. We got 2 series, 3-0. We're going to see if more are to come. We're going to see you Saturday night for a doubleheader. Right now, I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow to take a day off to rest my throat. We've been here every day, sometimes 2 days since last Saturday. We got a doubleheader coming up this Saturday. So we'll see you Saturday for sure. But you never know when we could pop up, so make sure your notifications are set. Thank you for everything. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you all real soon. Take care, everybody.
Under control.